there's people on the internet who don't like us. Do you consider them enemies?
Yes.
You do?
My therapist ghosted me. I just thought about that.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to school.
But don't worry, everything's cool.
I'm your host, Julyssa.
And I'm your host, Janel.
And of course, we are here with the boys, Steve and Brennan. Say what's up, you guys.
What's up?
And how y'all doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Yeah.
No, that's what you guys respond.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Dude, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Well, I was gonna say, you guys, how are you guys' year going so far? How's the first month going?
It's happening. That's what
It's
I can say.
happening.
It's happening.
Yeah.
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 It's happening.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's,
No,
it's good.
it's good. At least no
It's
bad
good.
shit too much yet. I assume. Hopefully, guys.
Well, it's off to a better start. I mean, last
Year.
Last year,
Fires?
the fires were happening.
Oh, yeah, right around this time.
And the winds came back, but it had rained this year, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's nice and plentiful.
yeah.
Yeah. I heard there was like no droughts right now.
Yeah,
California
we're out
for,
of
like,
our
the
drought.
first
Oh,
time.
right.
I feel like
Yeah.
we always get that though.
Yeah, they be
They
lying,
always
maybe.
be like,
I know.
we're
I'm
out
like,
of the
somebody's
drought.
gotta be lying.
Yeah.
Something ain't adding up.
Yeah. I was like, I feel like we get this
I
news
feel-
I
every
was
year.
like, well, because I
yeah.
saw the post that was like, in 25 years, this is the first time we're out of the drought. And I'm like, I swear they said that like 5 years ago.
They say that
Mhm.
Almost every year, dude. Wow, we're
They're
finally
lying
out of the
to
drought.
us.
Yeah,
I
they're
know.
lying to us.
They
So-
would. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear the guy who's really getting like a lot of traction for a new governor? It's like this Republican dude, like the sheriff.
In California?
Yeah, in California.
Oh.
Some sheriff dude.
Oh,
Some
no.
sheriff. I've seen videos of him
A
everywhere.
cop
Yeah, a
is
cop.
getting
Oh,
traction.
boy.
Yeah,
in
I
California.
think right now he's like the leading candidate.
Oh, that's
I
crazy.
see him everywhere. You haven't seen him?
No.
I thought they were saying
seen-
Kamala was gonna do.
Oh, no. But I've been seeing like,
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
I've been seeing Democrats. I haven't seen the Republican, but I've seen the
A
Democrats who are running.
sheriff?
Oh no, they're running
a
for.
cop.
Oh no, I'm thinking about the wrong thing. They're running for Nancy Pelosi's position.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw just right now, literally, like unrelated to this, that Trisha Paytas wants.
What?
to-
I saw that too.
Yeah.
She's a
Wait,
Taurus.
what? She wants to what?
She wants to sit in the House, right, or
Yeah.
Congress?
Oh God.
She wants,
Yeah, she wants to run.
Hey, bro, I didn't think it could happen if
At this point-
that
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
other dude made
Literally,
it.
At this point,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Fucking Americans love voting for celebrities, bro.
Right.
Just
So,
doing whatever. Just
It
doing
could
whatever.
happen.
But yeah, I've been seeing a lot more of the like the governor stuff and the seats because it's the midterms this year.
Oh, it is this year.
It's in June, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. I Governor Newsom is rerunning, right?
Governor.
He is.
Governor.
Gavin.
He is.
He
Is he not, or is he?
I thought he
is he
was.
out?
I thought his time was up.
You're right. You're probably right. I'm probably way wrong.
Is
Well, because I
this-
thought. Well, no, I thought he was eyeing for that presidency.
Mm.
Because I heard.
Oh,
he's
I
trying-
think you're right.
I thought he's
You're right.
trying to be the 2028 guy.
Oh wow.
That's what I heard.
Mm.
So I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that he's the leading. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't. This isn't a promotion for him. So,
At all.
but that dude, yeah, it says early polling shows that he's one of the top contenders, and sometimes leading, especially in the Republican conservative field.
Oh God.
I'm surprised you guys haven't seen him. I see like his shit all the time. I was talking to Patrick about it yesterday, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, I see his shit too." And I was like, "He's fucking he's really going for it."
I think he's trying to get the men.
I think he's the sheriff for Riverside.
Oh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Not the I.E.
Not-
Yeah. That's because I saw a video of him. He went on a podcast, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fix California, whatever the fuck," and had like an insane amount of likes. And I was like, "Damn!" But then again, it's probably people from fucking land, not even from California.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Interesting.
I actually have an interesting thing to start off the podcast
Yeah.
with.
Ooh.
It's a stat. It has nothing to do with anything. But I just thought it was interesting. I wonder if you guys have anything to really say about this, because I'm like, what does this necessarily mean? So in 1976, 92% of high school seniors said that they had consumed alcohol in their lives. And they did the same survey in 2022. Can you guess what the percentage was?
Wait, what was the percentage in high school?
92% of high school seniors said that they had consumed alcohol in their lives.
In 1970s.
1976.
Okay.
And
we're
they
in-
did the same thing again.
Yeah, in 2022.
I'm gonna say
65. 6, 7.
6 to 7.
I was gonna say like 40.
I'll say 18%.
Damn, you went really low. So it's actually 53%.
Damn.
But that's a big decline since 92% in 1976, and then they did the same thing with cigarettes. So they asked them how many have tried cigarettes in 1976. The seniors said 76%. Can you guys
that
guess?
makes sense.
Can you guys guess how much it is in
It has to be
It
super
has
low.
to be low, dude.
10.
Who's smoking cigarettes?
Like
Nobody
10?
smokes like that anymore.
adults smoke cigarettes? I don't know about
But no, high
fucking
schoolers.
teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10?
I'm gonna say 23%.
12%.
You guys are pretty spot on. It's 17%.
Oh,
So
okay.
it dropped
Yeah,
even
yeah,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because like smoking cigarettes is kind of.
Well,
You get shamed on that.
I think the ads worked for cigarettes.
Yeah. They didn't
all
work
those-
on weed though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So there's a weed one too.
Okay.
So in 1976, 64% of seniors said that they had tried marijuana. Can you guys guess in 2022 how much that is?
78.
85.
Julie?
I know. I'm like, did it go up or down? Wait, you said 50 something?
It's in 1976. It was 64%.
Oh, 64. Yeah, like maybe like 80.
In 2022, it was 38%.
What?
It went down too. Yeah, all three
Whoa.
have gone down.
Now we getting our lives together.
Yeah,
Jesus
and then
Christ.
the biggest percentage is that went down. It has nothing to do with drugs. Is teenage pregnancy.
Oh
It's
wow.
it's not even from the 70s. From the 1990s, it's down 75%.
Oh
That's cool.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, and interesting though. Makes you think.
I guess that's all good.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
good
right?
news. Yeah.
I'm very proud of us.
I just
Well,
like
not
I,
us, them.
Yeah.
it makes me think like I wonder why. I really enough at least for weed I thought it would have gone up.
I think, I mean, I feel like, well, yeah, I'm surprised the weed one went down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
feel like,
Because weed is more normalized
because
now.
I feel like in high school, I don't remember people like drinking like that. I mean, every now and again, but it didn't seem like it was a big thing. Weed more. And the same thing with cigarettes. Vaping a little bit. Do you remember, what were they called?
The
little-
elf bars?
No, there's some, Juul? It was
Oh,
Juul,
the
right?
Juul.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
And then that
Yeah.
got banned. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't really, I guess considering the movies that I saw, I was like, it's not like that.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting because have you guys ever heard that statistic of that our generation I think is having sex way less than previous generations?
Oh damn. That's
Well,
sucks.
also-
Like
I
I'm gonna look
think-
it up.
Well,
Go ahead.
I've
Go.
also heard that isn't it that a lot of people aren't going out or drinking as much anymore?
Yeah, a lot of people also aren't having as much hangout sessions with their friends as in previous generations.
It's expensive to go outside. Like
True.
it's like literally
Yeah.
a Uber on Friday to go to the club was like $60. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, I might as well just stay home. But I did go
Well,
out,
you know
but-
what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking? Because, well, you can relate to this. You know how we hop on the game and we play?
Yeah.
To me, that feels like a hangout.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I know, like,
that is
no,
very
no, like,
true.
like, I'm not saying like to invalidate the purpose of a hangout. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, you just go
Yeah,
hang
yeah.
out with your friends, but like, people are busy. But
Yeah.
if I'm hopping on the game and I hear all my friends and we're talking,
We're
Yeah.
basically
it
hanging out.
feels it
and-
feels fulfilling to me.
Yeah.
It feels like, good.
And also, like, I saw this thing where they're talking about how, like, we're literally, when we were younger, we would go online and then be like, BRB, TTYL, like, and get offline and go live life. Now we're just, like, chronically online.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
So I think that's, like, a big part of it.
Because
Yeah.
I also think like I was talking to somebody that I work with. They're an older couple,
Mhm.
and they were talking about how they met, and they were saying like, "Oh, I had to call her," and he was like, "This was the days where you couldn't leave a message, and you couldn't like, so if she didn't answer the phone, she didn't answer the phone." And I was like, "Oh, that's true." And then just even like romantically aside,
Mhm.
if you don't talk to somebody, I could just send you like TikToks, and that's how people
Yeah.
keep up and stuff
Kind of
like
miss
that.
that. I
You
kinda
know,
miss
no,
that,
for
not
sure,
gonna
for
lie.
sure.
I feel like we have too much access to people. Like, even, like, people you are no longer in your life, they can randomly show up on your
Yeah.
timeline. I'm like,
Oh, that's true.
I think that's just too much access. Like, when you're done with someone back in the old days, you'll never hear from
You'll
them
literally
again.
never see them again.
Like, the other day, I saw one of my ex's girlfriends on my timeline. I'm like, I had to scroll really fast. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's so crazy.
Mentally,
No.
that must take a toll more than that's a unique experience that
You
only
can't like
we-
Yeah.
escape people.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You can just, like, click a few clicks over. And then, like, also on Twitter, you can block people and they can still view you.
That you
like,
blocked them.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's the whole point?
Yeah.
It's just, yeah. I can go down a social media rabbit hole.
No, that's true. But do you be blocking people? I be blocking people.
I used to take, I used to go be one of those people who say, oh, I don't think you should block people. That's unnecessary, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm like, nah, I don't ever want you to be able to
Have
contact
access.
me,
Yeah.
see how I'm doing. I don't want ever you to compare what your life is to my life. I never, just leave me
Yeah,
alone.
no, for sure. Like,
So,
leave me
yeah.
alone, bro. Like,
Yeah, no hard feelings. I don't have to hate you to block you. I'll block you just because you said something crazy. Like, I blocked somebody because they said something about Trump. So, like, blocked.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it's just that simple. I don't think it's
Yeah.
that personal. But most of the time, if I block you, it is a little personal. I'm not going to lie.
I think
It is.
when it comes to like a romantic setting, I also think there's a lot of growth in letting go,
Yeah.
like in kind of like severing the connection. Because I think it's different than like if you're it's not the idea of like blocking somebody out, you know, like because block makes it seem like I'm
Hard.
putting this wall,
Yeah.
but it's more I feel like a sense of like letting go and growing of like, okay, this isn't, there's nothing to benefit from having this connection here, and
Or
it's
having-
only, you know, like keeping me from truly moving on, you know.
Yeah. Because
Right.
still having access in any kind of way can delay you moving on
Yeah.
and like processing things.
Wait, what was the original? How did we get started talking about this?
We're talking about how drugs
Oh,
from
yeah.
alcohol, weed, cigarettes.
But how do we,
And
how
Going
did,
out.
how do we
and
end
This
up?
generation
sex.
doesn't go out.
Oh,
the
and that's why
internet.
people. Well, you okay? Not this isn't to put anybody on blast, but like you guys drink. I don't drink like whatsoever.
Yeah, I be drinking.
Because I guess for me, I guess for me, I don't get it like that much. Like I feel like the times I have drank, it's really never been all that enjoyable for me. I'm like, I feel like
What are you drinking? I need to know.
I've tried everything, dude. I've tried mixed drinks. I've tried seltzers. I've tried just
Shots.
liquor. I've tried shots.
Do
I've
you
tried
like
wine.
Okay.
I like the taste of wine the most, but
Okay.
it's just never all that crazy for me.
Yeah.
I for sure don't like hard liquor. I could do beer. Like I think for me personally, I like it's like a fuzzy feeling.
Oh yeah,
Like a warm and fuzzy
the
feeling.
buzz.
But it's just like I'm also a lightweight, so I can
Same.
literally feel that in like 2 beers and that's it.
I think I'm
Like-
too. I think I'm too soft for it.
You're like I think.
but I mean that, and that like I don't know. I like calm and kind stuff. I don't really like loud and abrasive. So I'm like,
No, I
that's a little
understand.
too much for me.
I think I don't know. I think now like weed and alcohol, I really like raves and I like what I
Mm.
do at raves, and alcohol and weed sometimes reminds me of those feelings.
Oh,
But I don't like alcohol though a lot, because I
Yeah.
feel like the downside of alcohol is how it makes you feel, like whether it's like in the moment where like my stomach is like bloated or like
yeah.
I have like a weird like my stomach just doesn't like settle well with it.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't do it a lot, which is why for me weed is a lot like easier, because it's like I don't really
I think-
there's no downside to it besides like I'm hungry or like I'm
Yeah.
sleepy.
I think
True.
I also feel like I'm a very feely person, and I feel like I already feel a lot, and I feel like when like other substances get introduced, it's like overstimulating. It's like way too much for me at this
Intense,
point.
right?
Yeah.
That's why I like the stuff like cigars or like
Oh.
nicotine, kinda, cause it's like
Numbing in a way.
it's like slow. It's like slow, but even then it can be a little much sometimes. So I'm not really.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just not for me.
I
See, I'm a
like weed.
tweaker, dude.
Like
What?
I like feeling like the intensity of like both alcohol and weed.
Yeah.
But that's why I prefer hard liquor over beer, because beer does get me
I would
fucking
I don't like beer.
stuffed.
You like tequila or what?
Tequila.
Dark or white or light?
Lighter.
Oh.
The dark shit. You know what makes you laugh? I remember our older brother was like, "Dark shit makes me violent."
No, yeah. Literally, I think yeah. You start texting people you don't need to be texting. No, actually, I've never actually drunk texted. Everything I do is on purpose. So I don't like to say I like need alcohol to have courage. It's
You
just,
see, I agree. I think like
I already had it in my mind. I just needed to say
Yeah.
that the liquor was the
You
cause.
needed the
But
courage.
no, I was gonna do this anyway,
Yeah, like-
regardless.
depends on the severity. Obviously, like if you're fucking like blackout, maybe then. But like for the most part, like people do what they want to do when they're buzzed.
I've
Like,
never
right.
blacked out.
I've never blacked out either.
Yeah, I've always like got to a limit where I'm like, oh, this is where I'm going to stay.
Yeah.
But I typically like can calm down with weed. Like even if I'm drunk, I just like smoke and I'm like, okay, I'm fine. Like then the high kind of comes down. I love weed though,
Mm-hmm.
so much.
You know, I had a friend tell me recently, and I don't know why I never thought about this, but it made so much sense to me.
Mhm.
He was like, because we were just talking about stuff like this, and he was like, brother, if a ball doesn't calm me down, nothing's going to calm me down. so he was like, I think you're good sober. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
No, I think weed has a way of like making you like just I don't know. Like, it calms me down. I like
Yeah.
hybrid. Do you guys? What strain do you guys like?
Yeah, hybrid.
Yeah,
for
I'm more
sure.
of a hybrid
Best of
girl.
both worlds.
I like
Yeah.
sativa.
I think sativa makes me too excited. I'm like, I don't like that. Indica, I don't know. Indica doesn't always make me sleepy or anything like that.
No, it doesn't make me
at
sleepy.
all. Like, I feel like it's fine, but I get more high with indica.
I feel like indica makes me dumb.
Yeah.
It gives me like
too high.
Have you seen those memes that it's like potheads be like, oh, I'm three
high.
yeah, like 3 minutes I've just woken up for 3 minutes. Let me make myself stupid. Like immediately.
I think it just makes me hungrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's literally that's how I feel
Yeah.
off that indica.
Bro, one time, I actually took an edible and I was with my boyfriend and I was having the time of my life. And the whole time I was like, I remember at one point I was like, "You've never been high before, bro?"
He's never
Like,
even drank.
I know he's never even drank,
What?
and I'm like, what's it like to never be high in life? I literally was like looking at him and I was like, damn, this was not high like at all. Like he's never been high before. And it literally, me being faded was like blowing my mind that he's never experienced this before. And I was like, how can you not?
He
Like
has
it
no
just mind blew
interest?
me. No, he has like no interest in it.
Oh,
I feel
wow.
like maybe you can attest to this. I like to think of people who are sober and don't drink or smoke that like for us who do drink and smoke, it feels like we'll never really feel that same euphoric like kind of sensation being sober. But after you've been sober for a while, I imagine that regular feelings and emotions feel euphoric, like as if you were faded, right?
I think I need a small whiteboard, dude.
Do you guys do the Stranger Things thing? This is us. This is Vecna.
Vecna. And no. But I think because I've been on both sides
Mhm.
now. And I've
Yeah.
been sober, what, like
Whoa.
4 years?
Wow.
What, right?
Yeah,
Good amount of time now.
it's been a while now.
I think 3, going on 4.
Mm.
I think I've never really experienced ever being like on a substance and it makes me calm or like euphoric. It's
Mm.
always just been amplification of what's in here.
Mm.
And I feel like if you're able to if you have like euphoria and calm already inside you, yeah, it's going to
Mhm.
bring that out. But I feel like if there's certain barriers you have, like for me, I feel like how I see it is there's barriers and like things that help me stay grounded and collected. And I feel like on a substance, those barriers kind of evaporate
Mm-hmm.
and just everything happens all at once. And at a certain point, it's way too much for me. Because I feel like when I was younger, there's just not enough there yet still for there
Yeah.
even to be, you know what I mean?
For it to ever come up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like when I was like 17, it's like, what the fuck are you even thinking about? You're 17,
Yeah.
but now I'm 25. Fuck. It's
Damn.
like, no, I'm thinking about a lot actually. You know, so it's like, I think it's just too much for me.
Yeah.
So I think maybe when I'm older, a little bit, maybe like
Mm.
35 and like stabilized a little bit more,
Yeah, that makes sense.
maybe then. But I think right now,
Mm.
I can't trust people who freak out on weed, dude. I feel
I
like
love them though. They're interesting. Cause
feel
I'm
like
like, damn,
You
why are you
love-
freaking out right now?
they have insane karmic debt. I think that's what it is. I think they're
Mm.
thinking of bad shit.
I didn't start smoking until I was like in 2021, so it was like 25 or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah, I started
what?
smoking when I was 25. I started drinking when I was 21. Like I was a late bloomer, just because like growing up, in my family, I was like around a lot of drugs. So I was like, I'm never gonna do this. I used to judge my like family who was smoking weed. I'm like, drug addicts, like you're going to hell, like or whatever. Now I'm like smoking almost every day, so I'm just like, wow, this really does help my mindset, help me calm down. Like it's more of a like a relaxer for me than anything.
Damn.
I don't drink every day. Wine, maybe, but yeah.
Supposedly it's good for you. That's what they say, right?
Not too much.
That's the
I like
myth.
a little wine, but I don't like hard liquor as much. And beer is disgusting. I was judging you. I'm not gonna lie. Beer tastes nasty. It tastes like boy drinks. Like
I
it's
see,
It's
yeah.
too much going on.
I'm
over
a
there.
man.
But dude, I guess I'm ratchet or something, cause like fucking dude, I don't think I've ever met somebody who started as young as I have.
How old were you?
I was 17.
Oh wow.
Yeah, both drinking and smoking.
I've met
My brother was
people-
younger. He was like 13.
Yeah,
I
I've
was
met
like,
people who,
yeah.
who were like 13.
It's just crazy.
probably even younger. I don't even know.
But
yet.
I
in my
think-
personal experience, I don't
but
know
I,
anybody else.
But I think being older is the way to do it.
yeah, I agree.
Like I hate to
Yeah.
be the
I agree
square,
too.
but I think
I think
true.
I'm glad that
No, I
I
agree.
waited because
Yeah.
I was like I made a conscious choice. It wasn't. I've never been peer pressured. I don't believe in it. For me personally, you can't make me do anything I don't want to
Yeah.
do. But it was just also just like I think of the perfect time for me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh wow, I was going through a heartbreak. That helped.
Ooh,
Yeah, that
Real.
was a great time.
real. That's the best time to do
Yeah.
drugs and
That's the best time to do
drink.
And drink.
Literally.
Yeah.
Emotional distress. Yeah.
Emotional distress. Exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree though, because
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I lost some brain cells off doing it so young, because I was like, yo, this shit's fucking awesome.
I don't know. I think, again, I hate to be a square, but I think, like, if I could talk to younger me, I don't think you're smart enough to understand, like, what you're doing.
And what younger you say to you?
I'd be like, I feel like I am. Like, I feel like I know what I'm doing.
You'd be
But-
like this fucking square, dude.
No, I think it's just more like I said before, I think when you're younger, you don't think your perspective's ever going to change. You don't
Yeah.
think there's anything that could ever change your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or now I'm like, I feel like you just don't really understand what you're doing. And I feel like I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
I
yeah.
felt that.
Yeah.
That's real. Because, yeah, too young. I was too young. I wouldn't want, like, if I had a kid, I wouldn't want them to start as young as I did.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, bro, what are you doing?
I
I'll
mean,
be very honest with them. Like, hey, if you're gonna start, I'm gonna tell you all the things.
yeah.
So,
No, I feel like I think for me it was just more. My parents were always like, "You're not 21," because even when we would go to Mexico and over there, the age for drinking is
Oh, it's
18.
18.
And when we turned 18, we were like, "Oh, we can drink," and they're like, "No, you're from over there, so you're 21 when
Yeah.
when you turn 21." And I think I really took those things to heart because I was like, "Well," and I also didn't really have that much of an interest.
mm-hmm.
It was just like a joke that we kind of had. We're like, "Oh, we're 18,
Yeah.
we can drink," but I never really did it.
I didn't have an interest either, but so many people. That's why I think it's funny, because I was like, my senior class was like kind of rambunctious like that, where there was a good amount of seniors who were like drinking and smoking already by the
Yeah.
time we weren't even seniors, but by the time we were sophomores.
Yeah.
And I wasn't interested in it either. But then when I turned like 17, I was like, I'll try it just to see. Fuck it,
Yeah.
everybody else is doing it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No, I think too, because none of my friends would do it, but there was people in our class who were selling it.
Oh wow.
Because I remember that's
drug
when we
dealers in high school.
yeah, because
Crazy.
I remember they started doing like the searches where you would put your backpack
On the
at
dogs.
Oh
at
wow.
at the back of the
Yeah.
classroom, and the dog would come in because people
Oh
got
yeah, I
caught.
actually had that.
Because people got caught selling it. So then they were like, for a good while, it was like they were bringing the dogs. And then every once in a while, the restroom would smell. And so they would
Mm.
bring in the dog because they're like, it
Did
smells
you-
in the restroom.
Did you guys ever have like a wild experience in high school where someone got like super high or drunk or whatever and it was
Yeah.
at school? Like
Dude, I remember
Yeah.
in one class, they were passing around like a vape, like a big ass vape. And they
In
smoked
class?
it in front of the principal.
what?
And you
Like-
see?
Damn.
No, he did. They're dumb as shit. They fucking.
Did he
dude.
go? What?
it was history class. I remember I was sitting. That's like this kind of, but there were like four. So it was one here, one here, one here, and one here.
Oh, like together.
And then across there was another table, and the like principal and like what was Mr. G's like position?
I don't even
I
know
just
what
say
it
Mr.
was.
G because that doesn't even know.
Yeah,
doesn't know what
yeah.
it is.
I don't
What-
even
what
know.
did Mr. G do? What the
for
fuck was
me,
he?
he
Was
was
he
the
vice
PE
pre-
teacher.
Was he vice principal? But he was always around. He was just some
Bro
fucking
was just
guy.
a fucking staff member.
But he was there. he was there with
He was
the
my
principal.
PE teacher.
He was there with the principal, and they walked through, and this one kid took the fattest like rip of a gigantic vape, and they were all laughing. He was like, "Ooh," and he tried to like blow it into his backpack.
Mhm.
Like, how the fuck would that work? So it just
so stupid.
and then the principal, I remember like it was yesterday. He just went, "Come on," and then they just went outside, and I was like, "Yeah, I guess."
This girl got high off a piano cleaner
Piano.
What?
in chorus. Like we were in class, like for chorus or whatever. I used to be a singer, guys. And
Give me a note right now.
I can't actually. I don't know how I was in that program or whatever.
Let me hear.
I don't, literally can't. But like she got high off a piano cleaner, and like we were trying to like calm her down, and like we were walking the halls,
That's
and she was running
crazy.
into poles and stuff. So I'm like, no, we gotta tell teacher this is ridiculous. Like,
I
she's
don't
down
understand
bad.
that shit.
I've never. They were getting high off erasers and
Nas
a lot
or
of
when people do
strange
fucking
things.
Nas.
That's crazy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I-
there's people who did balloons.
I'm like, bro,
oh yeah.
there's fucking weed out there, dude.
I
Like,
think-
why are you doing Nas?
I just remember when people used to smell Sharpies, and then when they used to
Oh, yeah,
smell
yeah.
the hand sanitizers.
Oh, where they go?
Oh yeah,
It wakes me up.
They were like,
why
it
are we
wakes
trying to
me
get high
up.
so fast?
I'd be like, bro, put it down. Pick up weed, bro.
Pick up the
It's
weed.
better for you than fucking Nas and Sharpies. That should actually
I
gives
think
you.
in retrospect, it just makes me sad. I'm like, damn, bro, why do
What were
you
you
feel?
going through?
Why do you feel the need to get so high, dude? Like you're like 14, dude. Like,
What's
True.
going on in your life?
cause it,
I don't-
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, the people who would do that, their parents seem very like careless. Like they didn't really
uninvolved.
like. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, real. Because even the crowd that I would hang around with that would do that, it seemed like there was always trouble at home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, and that's
Yeah.
why I think I was able to not get too involved in it. Because I was just like, I'm gonna go hang out with Julie. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably catch you guys later.
yeah. I think, yeah, that's what
At
I
least
think
that's what
about.
I would like kind of see. I didn't know them, like even though they were in my class and like we weren't homies, but it felt like that's something that just like kind of radiated off of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where it was
100%,
like-
dude.
That would
Where
be
it
the
was
only
like
reason,
I
yeah.
think their parents were like their parents probably encouraged it. Like
Yeah, or
they
they-
probably partied together and like their parents were like, oh, who gives
Maybe,
a fuck?
yeah.
Like you can drink, like it's fine.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
I guess like it's interesting being in that early crowd when I saw it is because I think even then that aspect of friendship as acted as a surrogate family for
Mhm.
those guys, where it's like, you know, like we're all doing this, and I think the kind of like the drugs and the alcohol act is this like maturity boost of like, oh, you see, like we're mature, like we're becoming men, and therefore like it feels even more welcoming in that family setting to do
Mhm.
drugs and alcohol and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So it is sad, honestly.
Mhm.
Like it's crazy to think of like now as an adult, because as a kid I was just scared. I was just scared because I was like, it is very adulting and
Yeah.
things, and my family, it's obviously, as Julie said, my parents are pretty strict, so I was like, fuck, like I know what we're doing is wrong.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like we should not be doing this.
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't
Mm.
have strict parents though. I could have did it, and they would have never.
You were
known.
just like,
But I was
I'm
playing
goated.
Yeah, I was
I'm
playing
not gonna do
basketball
it.
around that time, so I was just kind of
Uh,
like, oh no, that's
yeah.
gonna fuck up my career. I thought I was gonna go to WNBA.
yeah. Like you said, like the whole incident. I remember we had this giant. This is like a huge fucking incident. I probably talked about it on the pod like a long time ago.
Mhm.
There was like a huge incident where my senior class, some guy had bought like an edible, and fucking bunch of dumb kids, right? Like one piece of the chocolate is enough to like
Get
take
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Take down an elephant.
yeah, but like I think they each ate like an entire chocolate bar,
Oh,
like each person. And then one of them started freaking the fuck out, and obviously we were at this like after school event,
Mhm.
where it's like a musical festival kind of, but for fucking teenagers. And obviously started freaking out, and all the staff members, like it's like not, it's kind of hard to
Obviously,
hide, you know.
Yeah.
You ever tripped out on an edible, even as an adult?
Yeah.
Imagine tripping out as like a 110-pound teenager, and
But that's another thing that I mean of like if I could talk to like a younger person like in myself is like stuff like that where it's like you couldn't, if something like that happened, you wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, you know, like I think as an adult now, like 25, like let's say Patrick, like because people know who Patrick is. If Patrick was freaking out, I'd be like, well, I'm an adult, I could drive you home. Like I'm more equipped to be able to handle this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Worst thing comes to worst, I could take you to the fucking hospital. I think it'll
Yeah.
be fine. But
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
all right, as a
Um,
teenager, you're scared of getting in trouble, so you're like, maybe I won't tell anybody,
Yeah,
and,
and or
like-
even shit like that where it's like common sense, where it's like, bro, don't take that fucking much. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Literally,
Yeah.
you would know better. By
Yeah,
now.
you
Yeah.
know, I think it's just small stuff like that you don't even think about, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the staff immediately caught on that something was wrong with him, and they took him into the office, and he basically snitched out everybody who was.
Damn.
They found
Who
us,
was-
guys.
who-
They
Yeah,
found
they,
us, guys.
they found us.
they got us, guys.
They got us, guys. The jig is
Oh
up,
my
guys.
God.
And
See,
so
that-
a
that-
bunch
wow.
of, and it was crazy too, because like some of the seniors who took it too were part of like student council, and like,
Oh.
and we're part of like big things.
What is
like
that called? Avid? Was it called Avid for you guys?
No,
It
we
was
didn't
called
call
Avid
it.
for us.
But like
the
part,
student
yeah,
government.
yeah.
We did have Avid though.
We did.
did have
it was
Avid,
a
but it wasn't
class.
like that.
It was a
Okay.
class.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It
Maybe
wasn't
I'm
like
getting
that.
confused. I just remember it being a group of people that did that. Called
Yeah.
Avid.
And what happened to
Or we're part of like the school's like
do I
production
know
play.
anyone who was
Mhm.
caught?
Yeah, you know probably every single one of them. But
Really?
the person who got caught, you know for sure.
What's the first letter of their name?
I can't. I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you off
Text it to me.
screen.
Text it to me.
Okay. Okay. But
Wait.
I'm pretty sure you know who
Are
it
you
is.
guys 10 years out of high school now?
I graduated
no.
in
I
2017,
graduated
so
in
not yet.
2018.
Oh, wow.
I did.
I'm 10
I
years
am.
out
We're
of
12.
I'm 10 years out
Yeah.
of
2014?
I damn. I
middle
just
school.
realized that.
Are you 2014?
15.
bruh.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I remember it was crazy because I remember coming up to him. I didn't do it.
Mhm.
I remember coming up to him during the festival, and he was freaking out. I remember he was sitting down and he was like bent over, kind of almost fetal position, but sitting.
Yeah.
And he was like sweating. And I'm like, bro, are you good? Are you okay? and he's like, nah, bro, I don't feel good. And I'm like, what are you seeing? Like, what do you feel? And he's like, I'm seeing like triangles and shit.
Oh shit.
And I'm pretty sure it's just like really strong dosage of weed.
How much? Do you remember how much it was?
It was like a whole chocolate bar, dude. So it was probably like
1,000?
fucking like 1,000 or 300 milligrams of weed. Like, for example, for everybody who doesn't maybe take edibles out there, even like a 5 milligram edible will be in for a non-smoker.
Yeah, for a non-smoker.
Would get you.
Usually aren't they like 100?
Yeah, that's like the max. But this is
For
bro,
a bar?
a bunch of for a
This is
bar.
like 16-year-old kids.
It's
never
probably
done it before?
300 milligrams. I want to say for a bar, it was probably 300.
That's funny. He
Yeah.
did because it's funny because he was still. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, right. You can see it, right?
He
Right.
must be still doing drugs.
It
No,
was-
it's just more like he's known for being like 100%. Like he's always crashing out. Like,
what was interesting too is like it was such a huge drama thing because he swore like on his fucking mama
that
like
he didn't snitch.
that he didn't snitch. He's like,
So how
I
did
swear.
Oh.
I don't know. They said they don't know how. They said they don't know how. But I remember it came up literal like maybe like 4 years later. It came up. We were at a party
And he was,
and he was super drunk. And one of the guys who had been gotten in trouble because he took the edible too. He went up to him like literally sobbing and was like, bro, like I know, like I don't think I ever told you this, but like I promise you, like it wasn't me. Like I know we were never close because they were like best friends,
And
and
they weren't
that
cool.
after that they weren't cool.
Yeah.
And so I guess it makes sense why it was still like on his mind. But he was like, bro, like we used to be at each other's house all the time. Like I knew your family. Like I promise you, it wasn't me. And then he blamed somebody else. Like I swear that's who told them. Like because
I don't trust people like that.
that's who told them. But I don't know. I wasn't there. I just remember seeing
They
him.
found us, guys.
And he was like, I'm seeing like triangles and shit, bro. And I'm like,
That's
damn,
crazy.
he's
was this
freaking
at
out.
the Lovin' or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was at this school music festival, and it was like this whole big thing, and like a bunch of people got in trouble. I remember it was so cool, not cool actually, but I remember they had told me to if I wanted ends on this, and I was like nah, and it wasn't even like me trying to like protect myself, like stand on business. I was just like, no, I'm like I don't really know how to do that, so
Yeah.
I'm cool. But they all got
Did
in
they get
fucking
expelled?
trouble.
Or like suspended?
Our school had a weird thing about that where they wouldn't expel you, like
Oh.
because I think we had like a
It was selective as fuck.
It was like we had, this is what they would say. I don't know how true this is, but they would say that our school had a reputation for not expelling people.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So to get around that, they wouldn't expel you. They would just heavily suggest that you leave,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
kind of thing. Where it's like, we're not firing you, but we're giving you the opportunity to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
kinda
is
thing.
which is why like for because like I said, since they were involved in school heavily, a lot of them kind of got like a slap on the wrist for the most
Mhm.
part. But for other kids who were more troublemakers, they were basically expelled.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like a huge fucking like incident in my class. I still remember. I was like, damn,
That's crazy.
it's
That's
fucking
crazy.
crazy. Yeah. bro.
I just think it's so funny because I do know who it is. and
Yeah.
It's like,
I think the only incident I ever heard was from like a school dance, and they caught people like smoking weed or something.
I remember some dude punched the principal.
Oh yeah. I wasn't there for that though.
I wasn't there either. It was the year after I graduated. He
Yeah,
punched
I
the
had
principal.
graduated.
Damn.
But everybody didn't like that principal, so it was crazy
You
that somebody
know,
finally
a
put
hot
hands on him.
take, I didn't think he was that bad. I didn't think he was. I remember thinking like, because people would act like, nah, bro, like that kid who got caught vaping. Nah, he's targeting me, bro. Like, I don't know.
Why are you
fucking
vaping?
funny.
That's-
No, because I think all the people who hated him, I'm like, bro, you were a fucking like, I don't know, dude. I feel like you're macrado.
He would harass me and my friends.
He
I'm
would.
dead.
But that's funny because one time he did bring that up. It was like, well, no wonder, bro. You guys are fucking.
Yeah, like
You
no,
guys are bullies.
guys, they're targeting me. Fucking
wow.
had some kid tweak it out.
Bro, but we were all cool. We wouldn't do anything during school. But he would
yeah.
always fucking
It's
tell us some
probably
shit.
because he sussed. He was like,
And then, or like even the kid who
Mhm.
punched him, I'm like, I feel like that's not normal.
Did he hit him back?
No, I think he didn't. Actually, I think he tried to defend himself like that.
Yeah.
But I think the school like had to let him go, or he had to leave because of that incident. I think.
I mean, that makes sense. That's kind of sad though.
Don't you remember they photoshopped him onto Nicki Minaj's body?
He was
Yeah.
Anaconda.
He
Do you
was
remember Anaconda poster?
You know the Anaconda like poster?
Yes.
With, like, her big
And
butt?
he
They
saw
they
it,
his
and
face.
I would laugh. That's
no,
funny.
because I remember him talking to me about that, and they're like, he's dripping for no reason, and I was like, I don't know, dude. His daughter goes to school here, so he's targeting us, bro.
I'm dead.
I thought he wasn't on my good side, is what I'll say.
There
I
was
won't
so
say
much.
anything more
There
than
was
that.
so much tea in that school.
Yeah, her school is weird.
Yeah.
We can talk.
I had a
about
good
it on
time,
the
though.
We
I
can talk
think-
about it on the Patreon, but
True.
I think it's because it's a small school. I think small school is just for some reason.
I just there was like
everybody's up
so
in your
much
business?
going on that I remember being like, bro, what the fuck? Like with our economics teacher too. I was like, what the
Who's the
Oh.
economics teacher? I don't think.
Oh, I know who. You know who, but we can't. We definitely can't say this
we
on
won't
the
talk about
pod.
that, but
Yeah.
Is it a Mister or Mrs.?
Is it-
I feel
I
like
can't
that's
tell.
too-
I
feel
can't.
like
I
that's too
can't, bro.
obvious.
Trust me, you know, but it doesn't matter. Trust me, you know.
We'll talk about it after. We'll talk
Economics?
about
Yeah,
it.
you just probably don't know that that's what they taught. Yeah.
I thought. All right.
But moving on.
No, fucking. I know our audience is like, nah. Tell us.
Tune into the Patreon.
Moving
yeah.
on.
Maybe we'll
Speaking
talk
of-
about, but maybe we'll talk about it then.
Speaking of school,
Yeah,
guys,
How's-
we have a little game today.
Yeah.
Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
I hope so.
Okay, I have several different subjects, and then I'm
Right.
gonna ask each of you guys to pick a subject.
All right.
We're gonna go 3 rounds, and we're gonna see who's smarter than a fifth grader.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So the
Damn, if we
subjects.
If we suck, nobody ever should listen to our podcast
Yeah.
again, dude.
I think you guys got this. I believe in you guys.
Just no
So
math, please.
there's the subjects are math, English, science, political, history, like the same thing,
Okay.
and then random.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Like miscellaneous.
Yeah, miscellaneous. Let's start with Steve.
Okay.
What subject do you want?
I'm gonna do science. I'm a big science guy. Let me see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do you want multiple choice?
No,
I'll
no, no,
ask
yeah.
you once we get to like.
If I need a hint, I'll probably ask for it.
Okay.
Can he phone a friend?
Okay. Which one's a good one? Which plant is known as the red planet? Oh, which planet is known as a red planet?
Mars?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Damn,
one.
the pause scared me. I was like, what other fucking planet is red, dude?
Okay, so you got to keep track
A
of your
rose.
points.
Okay.
So you have one.
Okay.
Brandon, what subject do you want?
Let's do history.
History.
Fuck, mine's gonna be like, what year did?
If it starts with what year, already cooked.
Yeah.
What year did Abraham Lincoln graduate from high school? Fuck, dude.
Do the math. Do the math.
Okay. Which U.S. state was one of the original 13 colonies? I'm going to give you 3 because there's no.
I know one.
Texas, Florida, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Damn, you got it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I want you to fail low
it's
key.
all the East Coast, right?
I don't know why I'm praying on your downfall.
I'm
low-key.
burning on your downfall right now. Okay, you have 1 point too. Okay.
I'm dead.
Julie, what subject do
Oof.
you want?
What were the subjects again?
So it's math, science, English, political, politics, and history. The same, and then random.
I'm gonna try the random.
What the fuck? Why?
Okay.
I'm gonna make it harder on myself.
Let's see. Let's get some.
And that
sneaky
way,
ones.
if I fail, I'm like, I chose random, bro. It was meant to be hard.
If she asks me a math question, I'm gonna call Izzy. Be like, yo, Izzy.
Oh yeah, true.
Phone a
Phone
friend.
friend.
Phone a friend.
Literally phone a friend.
Be like, bro, that's, and then he just says it like
It's
nothing.
weird how he's fucking a math genius like that, dude.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he's like
That's not
fucking
tough.
Goodwill Hunting, dude.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find a hard one.
I was,
We're-
I was trying to look for the art subject.
That's funny. We're representing all the Mexican American kids out there. This is
Oh,
this is
God.
that Chicana
Oh,
knowledge.
Oh.
I'm gonna lose now. I'm sorry, y'all.
Which month has 28 days?
February.
Wrong. All of them.
That
was a trick question.
That's crazy. I feel played. She
Wow.
played me.
What Julia's-
Whatever. Bro.
Okay.
Whatever. Bro.
Back to you, Steve. Which
Okay.
subject would you want?
I'll do. Fuck. What were they again?
English, math, science, social studies,
math, bro.
history.
Come on, do math.
Do math.
No, I don't want to do math.
Do English.
I'll do English. Yeah,
You
I'll
do
do
English?
English.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't like
fuck.
that one. Let's go harder. That's what she said. I keep on clicking the same one. Okay. English.
Oh, I'm scared. What the fuck could this be? I did take AP Lit and AP Lang in high school.
Which word is a verb? Thought, think, or thinking?
I know this.
Think?
Yes. So you got two. Okay.
It was between thought daughter or think daughter.
Math. Back to you, Brandon.
Let's do science.
Science? Okay. Ooh, let's see if we can get an interesting one. Which part of the plant makes food?
Oh man,
What?
that's some bullshit.
You can ask for multiple choice if you want.
Well, I know they make food through photosynthesis.
Mm-hmm.
What part? Is it the leaves?
It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you pull that out of-
Nice.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, okay.
Crazy.
Okay,
Let's go, Julie.
What's up?
I'm making it hard for myself. I'll do math.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
let's see.
What's
1,
the
2,
square
3,
root
4,
of-
5.
Mm,
Of 69?
Of 69. 8, 7,
What is 9 times 7?
63.
Correct. So you got one. We're gonna have a last round. We're gonna for this last round,
Mhm.
it's double or nothing. That's
Okay.
how
Oh,
it is.
okay.
So if you
Okay.
lose,
Okay.
You lose.
okay, you
I
lose.
don't have nothing.
I'll do random.
Okay, you do random. Let's do something crazy. Okay. Okay. What is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Do you want a multiple choice?
What the
I know this.
I wanna guess straight up, but I'll do multiple choice just to make sure.
We have steel, quartz, diamond, and granite. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Granite.
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 There it
Granite.
is.
Diamond?
Yes.
Okay.
What do
I
you
was gonna
want?
guess diamond.
He picked miscellaneous.
Yes.
I'll also do miscellaneous.
Okay. Let's see if we can get something difficult. Okay. What number comes next in this sequence? 2, 4, 8, and 16. What comes next?
Oh shit.
2,
Let me know if you
4,
want
8,
multiple
16.
choice.
I think the pattern is that it doubles, but I'll do multiple choice.
It's A, 18, B, 20, C, 24, D, 32.
32.
That's correct.
Nice.
Damn, that's
Okay.
crazy.
Julie, it's all on the line right now. What subject?
I'll do science.
Okay, let's see.
In 1942.
Who invented?
How many bones are in the adult human body?
That's
Oh,
crazy.
Go ahead, Julie. That's easy.
Go ahead, dude.
Let me know if you want multiple choice.
I'll do the multiple.
Okay. A, 198, B, 206, C, 212, D, 220.
Come on. Come on, Julie. Get that big brain working.
Can I hear them again?
A, 198, B, 206, C, 212, D, 220. I'll give you a special thing because this is kind of hard. I can knock off 2 for you. I can eliminate 2 of them.
Okay.
Do you want that? So
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll knock off. Let's see. We'll knock off 220
Okay.
and 198.
So I'm left with
is
2,
206 and
206.
212.
I believe I know this.
I'm trying to remember.
Just count them,
I'm trying
dude.
To, I'm
Are
trying
you
to
trying to remember all the bones?
No. I'm trying to remember if
She's-
Hannah Montana
she's good.
sung that song. Because you know how she did like the femur
Oh,
and
yeah.
all that
Oh,
stuff?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, did she say a number in that?
Just count them, dude. They're on your body. That's the ultimate cheat. The ultimate cheat code.
I'm also like, which number have I heard before? I feel like I've never heard 206 or 212. What is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to just say,
Go with
Hold your
gut.
breath.
I'm going to just say 206.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys did really good.
Thank you, thank you,
Okay,
thank you,
okay.
thank you,
I
thank
think we
you.
did good.
Those
Oh,
are good questions.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they were cool. So are we
Okay.
all smarter than a fifth
I think
grader?
so. She redeemed herself, so. we're all
Wow, you guys heard it here
good.
first.
Yeah.
You guys get educated podcast hosts on this fucking
Yeah,
show.
I graduated 5th grade.
Period.
Believe it or not, I did too.
No, not researching, but coming up with those questions and looking them up. I'm like, oh, I didn't know none of these. Low key.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let Julie do one for you.
Okay.
But she,
I know the answers.
but she knows the answer.
Oh, you know all
Yeah.
of them?
I
Off the
think
top of your
I
head?
would probably remember them.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't think they're that hard.
Let's see, I'm gonna look one up though. Let
Yeah,
me see.
okay.
All right, you
Let me
ask
see.
them.
Let me see. Give me what
What's your
subject?
best subject? Yeah.
I think I wouldn't say math. That's why I'm a journalism major. I'll probably say English
Okay, bet. Let
or
me see.
politics.
Let's see.
We'll say. I don't know. I was actually really embarrassed how bad I didn't know some of these. I was like, oh,
This one's hard. I'm not gonna give you this one. This one.
I feel like that's not that
Okay, fine.
watch I fail. Oh my God.
What are there, aren't, and can't examples of?
Not being. Wait.
Like those words, there, aren't, and can't.
can't.
What do you call those type of words?
Oh. Give me a multiple choice. I don't know how to.
I don't think you can give you a multiple choice, but I can give you what it starts with.
What does it start with?
A C.
A
Like the
C?
answer starts with a C.
Damn.
Do you want me to try to give you a multiple choice?
Yeah.
Let's see. A compound word,
No.
a contraction,
Keep on going.
or what's another one?
What's another C word?
Another
An
C word.
oxymoron.
Yeah,
It's a
oxymoron.
contraction.
Yeah.
All right, well that one gave it away. I'll give you a bonus one
It's
because
because you gave her the C.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You had to come
Yeah.
up with C's.
wait. I'll give you a bonus one. Okay, this one's actually. I think you got this one. This is a vocabulary type of question.
Ooh.
Okay, so which definition best fits bewildered? Is it A, satisfied,
Mm-hmm.
B, bored, C, puzzled, or D, lazy?
C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Educated
We
podcast
did it,
host.
Look at us.
guys.
Joe Rogan couldn't answer these.
Yeah. Probably
Uh,
not.
Should I do my little part 2, guys? Are you guys
Yeah,
interested?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Let me pull up my list. I don't have my laptop. It won't look as professional, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe we don't need professionalism, bro. Maybe that's the true
Bro.
radicalization.
We just
Yes.
need consistency, not
Exactly. Perfection is a myth.
It's true. So is embarrassment. Embarrassment isn't
Mhm.
real.
I love that take.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not embarrassed, then is there any embarrassment that exists?
Really.
Right? Oh, you know what? Before we do this, actually, there was another thing we were gonna talk about, right? We were
We're
talking
gonna
about
talk about
Michael B.
ICE.
Jordan, right?
Oh,
No, ICE.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, well
my
that
man,
too.
My
Yeah.
man, my man.
But no, I mean, do you want to talk about Michael B. Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I think it's.
It sounded
I
like
don't
you
know
guys
if
were
you-
pretty enthusiastic
I
about
don't know if
it.
you want to do that first, or the
Oh,
Michael
'cause
Jordan, and then
Mine isn't
and
that
then the
serious.
facts.
The
Either one. And we'll kind of end
Okay,
with
okay.
other stuff.
okay, so this did. I'll do mine facts then. So this did pretty good. So here are some more facts that might radicalize you.
Ooh.
Okay, number 1, the U.S. government once tested radiation on its own citizens. From the 1940s to the 1960s, the U.S. secretly exposed soldiers, prisoners, and even pregnant women to radiation just to study the effects.
That's crazy.
Well,
I bet they're still
do
doing
a ton
it
of shit
now.
like that, right? We talked about how they would give they would lure people in with like prostitutes and intentionally give them
Like syphilis, right?
like syphilis to see what happened, or it was psychedelics too.
Yeah.
Like
Isn't syphilis caused by someone having sex with an animal?
I don't know.
I
I don't
could've
think
sworn
that's
I don't know
how
if
it
that's on the
works.
Are
I
You
think-
Smarter
I
Than a
think-
Fifth Grader?
I think, no,
Let me-
but
let me
I
look
think,
that
I
up.
think a lot of these, like with HIV, it
Mhm.
started in like chimps, and so people would start that rumor. But I think in the area that they
Like Christopher Columbus.
know that they eat the type of, so they were saying like they cut it and maybe somebody cut their hand at the same time, and that's how it
Mhm.
cross contaminated.
Wow, you're right. It says that syphilis caused by the bacterium likely originated from a similar bacteria in wild animals like primates or livestock.
Yeah, white people.
Well, like livestock, right? So like you're cutting up
So,
an animal.
it had to start with them
True.
doing that with an animal.
But then also, remember we talked about too that the U.S. government used to steal people's bodies.
What?
Didn't you remember? You remember when that happened? That
No.
this guy
Discovered his mom, right?
discovered his mom, that they had taken her body and they basically blew it up because the U.S. government would steal people's like dead bodies and just test like missiles and shit on them to see what would happen.
Okay,
That's
there.
crazy.
Yeah, right.
Something's just.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna add on to the fact of this fact is that it makes you think also like if they did that for radiation at the time because they didn't know what it was, it makes you think about what they're doing now, like
Mhm.
in what they don't know the capabilities of, and they're testing it on everyday average people.
Especially because like our food is so different than like other
Yeah.
countries' foods, and like it's so processed and such. So
Yeah.
I'm like, what are they feeding us?
Speaking
Yeah.
of which, have you guys heard this uproar about that California passed a mandate that all tortillas need to have a
A
specific
certain ingredient.
ingredient in them? Did you guys hear about this?
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
I gotta look into it because I've heard people be up in arms, but being fully honest, I don't know why.
Well,
Is it
because they
like-
were saying that there's something in tortillas that is causing birth defects in women.
Oh.
Mm.
I don't know exactly what the thing is, but I did see that that's why they passed something to add into tortillas because
To,
I
like,
guess
to take it away.
to take it away. But
Okay,
I think
yeah.
it comes from like you know how when there's crops and they do like pesticides and stuff.
Oh, it's
I
folic
think-
acid.
Yeah, I think that's what's like causing in the corn like of tortillas, which is
Mm.
causing birth defects in people.
Oh.
I don't know
Wow.
specifically in women, but I would assume it's.
What's
bad
interesting is
couple.
I've seen a good amount of people that are opposed to it. Look, even right now at LA Taco 3 days ago, it's colonizing all over again. Chefs and tortilleros react to California's new law.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I've seen
Yeah.
a good amount of pushback because I have heard of that. I heard that the law passed supposedly
Yeah.
for a good reason.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder why then
When
there's
I
a
just- I
backlash.
just
when
don't
I
know.
when I heard about it, I thought it was like with salt. You know how salt is iodized?
Mhm.
It's because you need iodine, so they put it in salt. Because if you didn't get that, you would.
I haven't fully looked into it. I had heard about it, but I didn't like understand why or what was happening. All I understood was that it was causing birth defects, which is why they were trying to add. And somebody
That's what I'm
said that
reading
it's
right now.
because
The
Because of the
in corn?
pesticides.
Oh, interesting.
but I haven't fully looked into it, so I don't fully
Yeah.
know everything.
From Cal Matters, it says that Latinas in California are far less likely than other women to get enough folic acid early in pregnancy, a gap that can lead to life-altering birth defects. State data shows that between 2017 and 2019, the latest years for which state data is available, about 28% of Latinas reported taking folic acid the month before becoming pregnant. White women took the vitamin at a higher rate, with 46% of them reporting consuming folic acid, according to the California Department of Public Health. This puts Latinas at a higher risk of having a baby born with neural tube defects and defects of the brain and spinal cord.
Oh, so they're putting it because. Oh, okay, I see what.
So
happened.
it at a benefit supposedly
Oh,
for
oh,
the
okay.
people of
Yeah.
Latinas specifically.
Okay, I see what
Mm.
they're doing.
Which I mean, I really do wonder though,
I'll look
what
more
the
into it.
backlash is.
Yeah, but I had just heard about it recently.
Well, they did
I
that with
have not
salt.
heard about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it passed on January 1st when it
Yeah, it
turned
passed
over.
this year. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Um,
A
it-
lot of things.
yeah.
Yeah. You were talking about that on the first
Mhm.
episode too. Like
Where I
how-
was like,
yeah.
"There's new laws.
Yeah.
Look them up."
Yeah, because it's also obviously a lot has happened, so I think it
Mhm.
got overlooked
Right.
a little bit in terms of the news.
Right.
I'm trying to see. Okay, so I'm trying to see what exactly is the negative like perception that seems to
Yeah.
having. Well, I think also
Does it change the taste of it?
supposedly no.
Huh.
Supposedly no, but I think I also understand the idea of like the government putting stuff in your food and being questionable about
Mhm.
that,
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
right?
Right.
Because like I
Are
mean,
they- yeah.
even for California, that seems to supposedly in their ideology look out for more minorities and people of color.
Mhm.
I think I could see why that like government overreach would put some people at alarm, because when has the government ever really looked out for people of color or Latinas?
Yeah.
You know, so I understand a little bit of the fear behind that, but I do wonder if there's also more to that, like if there is actually
Right.
something that I don't know folic acid causes.
And that we're not seeing, and people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, somebody said that it does affect the flavor.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can understand that then.
Yeah, something acidic. I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's going to be beneficial in the long run,
yeah,
then I don't see it being, you know.
I think it's just like the extra. What would we call it? Like procedure, or the extra thing to kind of do, and it could be costly. I don't know.
Mhm.
I also think, I mean, if it doesn't Because it isn't that the original tortillas are causing birth defects. It's just that the lack of the folic acid vitamin is what's causing it. So I also understand, I guess, the backlash of like adding something that it doesn't necessarily need, because people could get folic acid in different things. But to make it a law that it has to be in the masa is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Like, so I understand that too.
And I mean, I understand that it can affect your business, right? Of like the way that you make things or like the way things taste. And I can understand, I guess, the uproar of like how that can affect your business.
Well, because it's also not, it's more processed, right? It's not natural food. And I think as much as I know like people get up in arms about like, oh, you know, like some GMOs are good. I think people have the right to be upset about genetically modified food, especially genetically modified tortillas, you know?
Yeah.
Especially because sometimes I think in like taco stands, they pride themselves in like, oh, we made these tortillas by hand, you know? So and I do understand that, reading it a little bit more. Some people are saying that it's just another example of the government working for specific companies, so that way they get hired and make more money, because now all tortillas need to be
used by that.
Exactly. Yeah.
That sounds like the American way.
True.
Literally what we do all across.
True.
Yeah.
You know.
But I guess going back to my facts, I'll move on to the second one. Did you know that the origins of police departments were originally to create a unit for catching runaway slaves?
Wow.
Yeah, it says that the first formal police forces in the South came from slave patrols. Their job was literally to protect property, not people.
Yeah. I thought I had heard that they were sheriffs. And
I think it's the same.
the same thing.
Same thing. Sheriffs and police.
Because I had told somebody that, and they were like, that was the sheriff department. I was like, I swear that was the police. Like,
I'm like, the sheriff department it's like saying it's
not the army.
Isn't the sheriff like
the
the
Navy.
main? Oh, that's the captain.
The sheriff is
I don't know
elected.
about police stuff.
the sheriff is elected.
You elect the sheriff, don't
Really?
you? Yeah.
Oh,
Sheriffs are
wow.
elected, aren't they?
I do not know, honestly.
I'm pretty sure sheriffs are elected. Like the guy, I'm fairly certain. Unless that's, let me see.
What was Olivia Benson? She was a detective, but she was like the captain at the end.
But that's like a detective. No?
Yeah, that's different.
That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Yes, sheriffs are typically elected officials, serving as the highest law enforcement officers for the counties, making them directly accountable to voters, unlike most city police chiefs who are appointed. Sheriffs are
wow.
elected.
Yeah. But yeah, for those of you who didn't
That's
know.
why like
I
in
didn't know
old
that.
timey westerns they have the like, oh, that's why this town chose me as sheriff, because the
that
sheriff
makes
has
sense.
to answer to the people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting is that the badges are still similar.
Yeah.
If you look at the badges that a lot of polices wear, and then you look at the slave patrol, they're very similar.
Not surprised.
So it's weird. It still alludes to the past,
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of ways,
And also,
even
like-
beyond visually.
Yeah, and also like with what you were talking about last week with how the systems are set up and such,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah.
all makes sense.
Yeah. Ew, it makes me feel cold, dude.
Yeah.
It gives me like a weird feeling. Makes you feel like it's too much sometimes.
Yeah, it feels
right?
overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like it's so much connected to so many things, and like if you the more you layer it back, it always comes back to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw this thing on the radio. Well, I didn't see it. I guess I heard this thing on the radio yesterday as I was driving home. They were promoting Cat Williams' new stand-up, and they play like a clip of his stand-up, and he talks about how he hates that everybody thinks woke is so bad now. And he's like, because last I heard, the opposite of woke is sleep. And why would you ever want to be asleep during everything that's going on in the world? And then you hear everybody like clapping. And I was like, oh, okay, Mr. Cat Williams.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He is funny. He is funny. Do
He's
you remember when he got
very
beat up?
smart.
Do you remember when he got beat up by that teenager?
Yeah.
So sad.
I hate to bring that up. I know, like, he probably hates that shit because it's like, damn, really? Like, even these fools are fucking
Yeah.
bringing it up?
Yeah.
No, but he actually has a really great like stand-ups. Like that one, I don't know which one it is, but he's like wearing like that green suit. That's like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my favorite one.
Or he's like sweating.
Yeah, that's like the one I
I
always like to watch when
the
I'm bored.
hustling
He
one?
always
Yeah,
he always
yeah.
has I like his sayings. What does he say to what interview is it where he's like, this allegiance you have to losers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was with Shannon Sharp.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. This very unlike you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a lot of bangers in that one.
I used to.
So that's
I
the
still,
one where
that's
he
a
like
good one.
exposed, no?
He
Like,
talked
Yeah.
about like
He
somebody.
opened the portal.
It was like
He opened
Diddy
the
or
portal.
somebody
yeah.
like
yeah.
somebody not cool. And I think Shannon Sharp was like, nah, like don't say that. And he was like, this allegiance you have to losers is not like
it's
you.
He was
unlike
talking
you.
about all the comedians and their light skinned wives.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He talked about Kevin Hart, and he said that he was an industry plant.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was talking about that because it's saying like how fast he grew in that amount of time. Like you have to be doing, I guess you have to be doing something to get there.
Yeah, they were saying that. Yeah, exactly. I also liked when he was like, do you remember when he stood up to Shannon Sharp and he's like, but you put me in a room, and he like stood up against Shannon Sharp, and I'll stand right there, and he's like getting all intense. Honestly, I do really like that podcast. He went on.
Yeah, that
Anyways,
was a good episode.
yeah. Moving on. This one's really shocking. Nestle once convinced an entire African village to stop breastfeeding so they could sell baby formula, and thousands of babies died. The company aggressively marketed formula in poor countries without clean water, causing mass infant deaths.
That's crazy.
Nestle is like an evil company, though, because also the CEO was the one who was like,
Water shouldn't be a human right.
I don't know.
Nestle. I'm trying to think. What is
They
that?
do.
Nestle, they do everything. Chocolate, Crunch.
Oh yeah, okay. I was thinking that, but I'm like Nestl.
L-E
Really?
with the low accent.
Wow.
Yeah, Nestle. Yeah, the CEO once said that he doesn't believe that water is like a human right.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a real fact. Look it up. And then he went, I think a couple years later, he went back to like clarify. He's like, that's not what I was saying. I was saying that like, I forgot, bro. You can look it up.
Let me look up his comments.
He went up to
to defend
himself?
himself.
deflect, I guess, in a way.
Oh.
Yeah, but he said that it was taken out of context.
How do you
So-
take
He's
that
like-
out of
He's
context?
like, that's not what I actually said.
I think it was some shit of I don't remember actually. Brandon,
Let me see.
do you see it? I don't
Nestle
know.
water
If you can't find it, we'll move on.
human right.
But he went on to, I guess, just to say, I didn't really say that. I know that went viral, but what I meant was like, I don't know. It was something probably dumb. I was
only
like,
some
Okay,
people.
it was in a 2005 documentary. The CEO stated that declaring water a public right is an extreme solution, and that as a food, so he was basically saying like if you call water a human right, you're being a little extreme. Because then they talk about he talked about their clarification. He clarified their position, stating that they support the UN's view that water should be a human right. Because I guess it was in response to the UN saying that they believe that water is a human right.
Yeah.
Because they talk about sanitation too, like keeping people clean.
Mhm.
And he was like, that sounds extreme.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell. Like,
interesting.
what the hell?
Makes you think. He only went back on it probably because the UN was on his ass.
No, because it says public backlash. UN probably didn't give a fuck.
Then
The UN doesn't ever do shit, right?
true. They're just there
Yeah.
to stand around
Yeah.
and complain.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, number 4. American prisons still use inmates as unpaid labor for major brands. Prisoners make products for companies like Victoria's Secret, Whole Foods, and Starbucks for pennies an hour. We talked about it a little bit last time.
But I didn't know major brands.
I know, I didn't know
I
major
know,
brands.
I didn't know
Yeah,
brands
It's
either.
crazy.
Not surprised.
Starbucks.
Not
What the fuck do
surprised.
they do for Starbucks?
Probably makes like
Yeah,
their
like,
fucking
what do you-
products. I could deep dive into that one.
Yeah.
I it would
crazy.
take up fucking the whole episode. But I'll go back on. How about I read them and then we'll go back on them. Okay. Another fact: the CIA admitted to distributing crack cocaine in Black and Latino communities in the 1980s. During the Iran-Contra era, the U.S. intelligence agencies funneled drug money to fund illegal wars in Latin America. Another fact: every time you pay taxes, nearly half of it funds war. Around 45% of discretionary federal spending goes to the military, not healthcare, not housing, not education.
Mm.
Walmart employees rely on food stamps while the company makes billions. One report found that U.S. taxpayers spend over $6 billion a year on public assistance for Walmart workers, while executives collect massive bonuses. Another fact: climate change was known and covered up by oil companies decades ago. Exxon's own scientists warned of global warming in 1977, but instead of fixing it, they spent millions funding climate denial campaigns.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. And then I told you guys this earlier. This one's really crazy. Debt is modern slavery. The average American dies owing $62,000, and student debt is the only kind you can't escape, not even through bankruptcy or death. And then the final
so who
one.
pays it when you die?
Doesn't it get passed on?
I think
to the
It's
next
get
of-
passed on, yeah.
I'm not
Well, that's
having
one of the
kids.
things. I could be wrong, but isn't that why people talk about like prenups? Like that's the
Yeah.
thing in
Prenups.
prenups where if you're married to somebody, you could still be responsible for their debt
Oh wow.
if you get divorced, right?
I didn't know
That's
that.
part of prenups, no? I'm fairly certain.
I don't fully know.
Because I saw this lawyer on TikTok where he talks about how like every married couple should get a prenup, because he was like, you have one whether you like it or not. It's just the government writes it for you if you don't do it yourself.
Mhm.
So he was like, go to a lawyer and do it yourself,
No, I
because
definitely think it's
the one the government does is never a very pleasant one.
I
Yeah.
do think people should get prenups though.
Is it? You think so?
Yeah, I think that should be like
Well, yeah.
a decision when you're like level-headed too, just in case. Like at the end of the day, nothing's forever.
Yeah.
So I think it should be, because I wouldn't want to be, God forbid, getting divorced and then doing things out of anger. I would rather still,
Yeah.
True.
Well,
But if you
also-
cheat on me, I'm taking it off. That should be the clause in there.
I can see that.
well, I mean that's why you make it.
Yeah.
Because in that way they can be like, if you cheat, then you basically just get everything.
Yeah, and also just to protect.
Well, yeah.
Your
Well, because I
kids
think
and
also
such.
isn't it something in California, like if you don't even do any of that, either way you guys have to get half.
Yeah.
There's
I
like
think so.
there's laws in specific states too about like divorce and everything that happens. So
Yeah, true. This is my last one. This one's super obvious. You guys all know this. But the U.S. has bombed over 20 countries since World War II, most of which never attacked it. From Vietnam to Iraq to Yemen, entire generations grew up under bombs dropped in the name of peace.
Mm.
Well, my voice cracked.
He's just so
So passionate.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, but just like before, these are the facts. Do what you will with them.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
Did you guys want me to retouch on some more? Because I did do a little bit more research on all of them.
I just feel like it's really strange how all of it just all blends together.
You know what I always think about it, when, because a lot of them are usually like company centered,
Mhm.
where it's like just in general, like
Yeah.
X company is involved in this or whatever. Like the Nestle
Our
one
government
or
is-
Starbucks. I didn't know fucking Starbucks, or what were the other ones you read?
Yeah, it was
Victoria's
Starbucks,
Secret.
Whole
Whole
Foods.
And Victoria's Secret.
Like them taking labor from prisoners and stuff like that, where I'm like, I feel like there should be more consequences for companies,
And
because
then,
I feel like companies do so much and nothing ever happens to them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
and then also just like how you were talking about with the them putting crack into the Latino and Black communities. If they admitted to that, how are they not, the government not being held accountable for that, and how the repercussions?
It's because
Who
it's
watches
like
the Watchmen?
Who's
yeah.
who's
Who watches
a-
the Watchmen?
Yeah, like we're basically run by companies now.
Yeah.
Like, or probably forever.
Because
Like,
I always think about that. Like when something happens and a company does something, like nothing ever happens to the company.
yeah, do
Like
they get?
usually maybe like the CEO or some random guy gets fired, but the company is fine. But I'm like, I
They
feel like
just
the
hire a
company
new
should
guy.
just fucking liquidate or some
Yeah.
shit like that. Because I think about, like, you know how they made TikTok sell? Where they had the fucking who was he, the CEO of TikTok? Where he's like, Senator, I'm Singapore.
Oh, I'm Singaporean. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. He was like the CEO.
Where, like, so they obviously can do something if they wanted
Mm-hmm.
to, but you know what I mean? Like with Starbucks, I'm like, what the fuck?
Senator, I am Singaporean.
Yeah, I don't know. I think about shit like that all the time. Something's
Yeah.
gotta happen to these.
You know, I thought was really interesting. Speaking on the fact that I did this last week too. On Instagram, there was this kid who commented, who it was specifically he was addressing the fact about how billionaires pay 3.4%, while most average Americans pay anywhere from 13 to 20% of taxes. He was saying something about how like billionaires pay like 80% of total tax in the United States, and if they were taxed like 90% of their funding, I guess,
Mhm.
of their whatever money they make, that they would probably have to shut down their companies, and then therefore all those thousands of people would lose their jobs, right? This like 18, 19-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And well, one thing I fact checked, and that's not true.
Yeah.
They pay I think something between 40 to 50% of total tax rates.
Yeah.
And then also 3.4%. And you're really thinking that like, oh, if they pay any more, they're just gonna
Right.
not, because they care so much about people working. That's why they're replacing average humans with AIs and robots.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, they don't give a fuck about you. But
Yeah.
it really shined the light on me of like, damn, so much of the youth and so many average Americans really think that like billionaires give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
That like it's really all self-made. Like they were in the garage fucking working hard, and now they're all fucking rich. But I think Jeff Bezos, who he talks about that garage story, didn't he get like a loan of like how $250,000 to
Well, I
start
think
that?
the same thing with Elon Musk, where his dad was a billionaire too.
Yeah,
Trump was
Yeah.
his dad was a billionaire.
and these guys get like lustful thinking of like they're all self-made, but really it's all nepotism or like handouts that they were given.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, the shit that they criticize, right? The government should have given handouts to average people.
No,
But I was like, all these fucking billionaires got fucking handouts from way
Right.
fucking decades ago. Their
Yeah.
grandpa was fucking owning all these diamond mines or some shit like that. It's an exaggeration, but
But
Yeah.
isn't
Basically
that,
what it
isn't
is.
that literally
Mhm.
what Elon Musk's dad does?
I actually
He
don't know.
owns a bunch of mines. I
Mhm.
think that, yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what he does.
I actually don't know. Maybe that's why Elon likes miners,
I guess.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bars.
right?
Yeah.
Bro, because like, I wonder what rich people's obsession with fucking little kids are, dude.
It's just power, probably.
It's
Control.
just crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're fucking weirdos, dude. That's crazy. But yeah, those are my another 10 facts. I don't know if you guys thought they were as mind blowing as the first ones
Yeah,
were.
those were
They
good.
were.
Those were really good. Yeah.
They're pretty crazy, bro. Every time you talk about these facts, I'm like,
Damn.
Bro, people in the comments are
man.
talking about revolution.
No,
I'm like,
I-
I hope they don't snipe me, dude.
We should be talking about revolution, honestly.
I
There's
mean, I
something
think
needs to be-
that's where people are at right now.
Do you
Yeah.
believe there's a way to start a revolution without violence?
No.
No.
I agree.
Funny enough, no. I think I talked about this on the podcast, but no big societal change has ever come through peace. Most of
Mhm.
it came violently, whether it was revolution, civil war, coups.
Mhm.
Most change came violently.
But I think
And the
oppressed
government
people have a
handles-
right to violence.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
oppressed have a right to violence.
Yeah,
I think it's propaganda from the government for being like, you got to change it peacefully.
And then also, like,
Mhm.
the more it seems like the more peaceful people are, it's not like the government is using peace back. Like, it just seems
Yeah.
like they're finding new and inventive ways to be evil.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
sneaky. It's very sneaky. Like, it's kind of scary to think about all the ways that we don't know what's going on and how it's affected us, because they're barely telling us things. You know, we're not knowing the whole scope of everything.
Yeah, because it makes you think about like how much you're indoctrinated into it as a kid. Like the
Mhm.
biggest example I can think of is, and I love him, and this isn't at any point to discredit him, but you learn about MLK more in school than you do about Malcolm X,
Mhm.
and it's because their approaches were completely different.
Mhm.
Martin Luther King was a peaceful
Yeah.
guy. Malcolm X believed in, if they're fucking slapping you in the face,
Yeah.
then you better punch them fucking back.
They also are not honest in school about what's going on. Like, I
Mhm.
really think that when I was growing up, I feel like they were showing us the sugar coated version of what happened. And they're not really telling you what actually happened and like all the things that are really actually affecting you. And like, I didn't learn about Fred Hampton until I got into college. I didn't learn about how and which ways that the CIA contributed to killing these black people who were revolutionary, like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all those things, right? It's just like so crazy how they sugarcoat things and then they get mad at you for, you know, trying to be like, what's going on here, you
Mhm.
know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that, and then they also don't talk about like what they did to the black communities. in those
Yeah.
times. Remember, I think
and then
it
they
was,
try to make it seem like it's a handout, like we're
Yeah.
like affirmative action is a handout, or like no,
Yeah.
actually, like literally, you put us in this situation where our resources are not the same, things are not equal. So if this is a way to make things equal,
yeah.
why are you so like? It's just very
Well, because like I
odd.
think about, I remember because I talked about it when Angela was on.
Mhm.
Where a lot of people don't know that the police dropped a bomb on a
Oh, yeah.
community, on a black
Mhm.
community
in
And-
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and isn't that crazy? Like,
Yeah.
isn't that crazy? They just dropped a bomb.
Yeah.
On
a
citizens, dude.
on citizens.
kids were killed.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck did they even have a bomb? Like,
Yeah.
why the fuck does the police even have?
Why
a
are you
bomb?
doing that to your people?
Yeah, stuff like
Yeah.
that where it's like protect and serve, but oh yeah, they dropped a bomb that one time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then,
Like,
nothing ever
what?
happens. Yeah, like
And then like I don't know. I just feel like we're talking about the same thing in different years.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, what can we like? It feels, I don't know. I hate feeling helpless. That's
Yeah.
what it feels like right now. It just feels
Yeah.
very like,
or
I'm
like
angry. What am I supposed to do with this anger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and we
You
say it
know?
all the time of like how those people are still around. Like the people who dropped the bomb are still around. Like those guys
Yeah.
are still around. Or like, you know how you talked about
My
how like
mom.
your mom? Well, my
Mhm.
dad talks about there's a restaurant in downtown. It's very famous.
Mhm.
Where my dad goes there with my mom, and he's always would tell me like, you know, they threw me out of here once for being Mexican.
Wow.
Yeah, and isn't that crazy? Like, it's
Yeah.
still the restaurant. Like, it's still right there. And,
Yeah,
like
it's
not that long
interesting.
ago, like they just threw him out. Like, Isn't that crazy?
It
I think
is.
about that all the time. Or like how certain areas or like certain restaurants you see, it used to be like no coloreds, no Mexicans, no
Yeah.
no whatevers, stuff like that, where it doesn't just evaporate,
Yeah.
It doesn't go out of the,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it shows you too, like that. Depending on like who you're born as in the United States, like you completely experience different things in life. Because a funny example I always think of is my favorite movie of all time is Back to the Future. Right, takes place in the 80s, and it's all about he goes back to the 50s. And growing up, I never really thought of it as like I was always like, oh, that'd be so cool to live the
Yeah.
50s.
Mm-hmm.
But as I got older and I learned history, I'm like, wow, I would actually not have a good
No,
time
like-
in the
At all.
50s.
like if it was
Literally at all.
like if it was you who went
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
instead of Marty McFly, right?
I would not be
Yeah.
having a good time in the
Yeah.
50s.
No,
Yeah.
literally. Yeah.
You would not be having the same story.
Same experience at all.
Yeah.
No, the movie would end probably a few minutes in,
Yeah.
actually.
Bruh.
But this relates to our next topic that
Which is a bit more serious.
Yeah.
but,
Oh,
yeah.
not Michael?
I
Well,
thought-
well,
We'll
I will
say that
end
for
it.
last.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
say
That was
for
a fun
last.
one. That's a
Yeah.
fun one.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody saw, like, I mean, at the time of this recording, it was, how many days has it been?
It
Like
was
a
on
week?
Wednesday.
It was on Wednesday.
Mhm.
But when you guys see this, it'll be a little later. But ICE murdered somebody.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time, but I mean,
It wasn't the
reactions-
first time this year either.
It wasn't the first time this year, and
No, yeah.
Yeah.
she was a citizen.
Yeah. It was
Um,
very.
Yeah, I mean,
She was
shocking, right? Did
she
you guys
was a
see the
white
video?
woman.
Did
I
you guys
s-
see the video?
I saw the
The-
video,
Yeah.
yeah.
The video from stand buyers or the video from the cop's perspective?
So there's
Well, he's
different-
not even a cop.
well,
He's a
there's
fucking ICE
different-
officer.
There's different
Uh-huh.
videos now. I think the first one that came out was a bystander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I think recently, as of maybe yesterday or 2 days ago, the perspective of the ICE agent or whatever.
Yeah,
he
it came
was
out, right?
Did you? I haven't seen that one. How did that one?
So that one, the thing that people got out of that one, because supposedly right now it's being heavily used on like the right wing media, because there's a part where it's the part where like she starts moving the car, and then since he like kind of fumbles his phone to like get his gun out,
Mm-hmm.
people are saying that's the part where he got ran over.
Yeah.
So the right wing is using that part as like, see, like he got hit.
Mm-hmm.
But basically in that one, it's just mostly like, it shows her, like it shows Renee in that video, and it's basically her just being like, cause he's like recording.
She's like,
and-
"I'm
And she's
fine."
like, oh, like I'm not mad, like that's
Yeah.
fine. And then you see like the wife too, and she's like she's also saying like stuff to him, but they're
About the
not saying
license
they're
plates,
not yeah about the license plate, yeah, but she's not saying anything, like neither one of them is saying anything insulting.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, like it's okay, like we're not mad at you, like if because he's like recording. And then you see like the part where he kind of like fumbles the phone, and then you hear the shots, and then he just says, what does he say? He
Fucking
says,
bitch.
He says fucking
Yeah.
bitch to her.
Honestly, I feel like even if he was clipped even a little bit, it doesn't cause for you to shoot someone.
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
Because I
and
think about
makes
that
no sense.
constantly of like, because I think about that when, obviously the biggest example that I can remember is George Floyd, where
Mhm.
people would talk about like, oh, well, he was selling something, right?
yeah.
That means you execute him?
Right.
Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
It was not
Where's
necessary.
where's the jump to that? You
Yeah.
know, like, they should, like they murdered a mother 3 in front of her partner. Like, I
Yeah.
think that's, like, I find it so weird that it's almost weird to say, like, that
yeah,
happened.
like it should be common sense. That,
Yeah.
like, why is the first thing you're thinking about is, oh, I'm gonna shoot you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And like he also had a similar incident, like the year prior in 2025
Right.
in like June, where he got dragged for like 100 yards, the ICE agent, and he used his taser then.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, and then also with Keith Porter with the
Right.
what is it? He was like an off-duty
Yeah,
ICE
an off-duty,
agent
yeah.
that came to address him after like shooting in the air for New Year's, which that's a common thing. I know it's illegal or anything like that, but it doesn't cause for you. You're an ICE agent. You're not the police. Why are you going to like if someone's shooting? Why would you go and
Yeah.
like you're not a cop?
Yeah.
Like
That's
why
what-
would you
yeah.
go and address
Yeah.
them?
That's what I
we-
think is important
yeah.
to bring up too, is that like a lot of people are treating it as if like ICE is like a police officer and
Yeah.
therefore has that authority.
They don't
But
even have the training for it. Like,
Yeah.
they don't.
and they also like we were talking about this earlier, how like their training has changed
Mhm.
since Trump has been in the office. Like at first it was like several months, and now it's only 47 days because he's the
Yeah.
47th president. I'm like, he's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just, ugh.
Well, because they're trying to meet the quota of like of everything with like his plan on immigration, which is
Well,
why they're trying to.
Did you guys also see the video of there's a physician there where he's
yeah,
like, I'm a
asking
doc-
like, let me
where
go
he's
help, and they're like, no.
He's like, I'm a doctor, I'm a physician.
He
like,
said, "I'm a physician," and
like,
then
let me
they're
check
like,
her
"Oh, I don't
pulse.
care."
And he's like, I don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
no. And then
That's so evil. Like, that is
Yeah.
so evil. I don't
Yeah.
understand. I'm glad I don't understand. I'm like trying to be more conscious when I say that.
I think it's another thing too, is like, it's such a good point where it's like, why the fuck do they even have guns?
right.
Yeah.
Like, they're supposed to
Right.
be, because it's a civil offense.
Yes.
Like illegal or being here undocumented is a civil offense. It's not
Yeah.
a
Like, what
it's
do you?
not a felony charge, you
Yeah.
know. Also, she was a fucking citizen.
Yeah.
Like, why
Why is
it
your
that
first
you-
thing to shoot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know.
because people were saying too, like, they were like, you know how there's the part where one of the agents, the ICE agents, is trying to open her door,
Yeah,
and they're like, he doesn't have that authority to be doing that
Yeah.
either, because some people were like, put it into perspective, like you're just seeing this guy who says that he's an ICE agent, but
Yeah.
where has he shown any documentations that he actually is?
yeah. What's the probable cause for him to enter?
Yeah.
Like, she was a citizen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I don't.
She wasn't doing anything. She wasn't blocking the whole entire street.
Yeah.
Like,
And she didn't seem like a threat, honestly. It also looked like from I'd never seen the cops' perspective, but from the video I saw like her vehicle was turned away
yeah,
from
it
him.
wasn't towards
Yeah.
him. Yeah, it was like,
Like,
away
if I
from
wanted to
him.
run you over,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think also, since they're ICE agents, they're only supposed to enforce immigration laws.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Renee is a U.S. citizen. So even in that interaction, he shouldn't have even tried to stop her.
mm-hmm.
And he certainly shouldn't have killed her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just,
yeah.
it's crazy, like, the lack of professionalism, too. Like, the fucking
Well-
bitch thing is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
you just killed somebody.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's also another thing that I found shocking and terrifying. Honestly, is you saw what JD Vance said. Where he said federal
Oh, yeah, I did see.
federal agents have immunity, like
They can
basically
basically
saying
do whatever they
they
want.
can do whatever they want.
Mhm.
Like that he was within his rights. They have immunity, like
What was that word I was trying to say earlier with the E?
emboldened.
Yes, I think this country has emboldened a lot of these agents to be this forceful.
I
Yeah.
also
Yes.
think, man. Well, obviously, it's weird because it's like I almost don't know what to say because it's like shocking. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's also like they straight up just executed her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like executed for no reason, executed a citizen.
Yeah.
Border Patrol executed a citizen for no reason other than I don't know. He had a power trip, and nothing's gonna happen to him. Like
Yeah.
nothing. And I also think it's a bunch of bullshit. Seeing all that whole video and seeing every single one of them covering their faces.
Yeah.
Like I think they're a bunch of fucking cowards that
Mhm.
they get to cover their faces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
No,
pisses
yeah,
me off
it-
too.
It definitely was shocking to see, and I think even now, like, only a few days removed from it, I think it still is like a lot to digest, because we talk about all the time that the United States is kind of moving more towards fascism, but to actually see it, that like somebody, I mean, people keep bringing this up, and I want to tread lightly because I think it's very nuanced. But people say, like, if this is what the government is doing to a white blonde woman, imagine like what they're gonna do or what they've been doing to brown or black minorities in their
Yeah.
actual like
Yeah.
custody.
Closed
Yeah.
doors.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because I think for sure what like impacts me about it is for sure that like she's a woman and
Mhm.
like that they did that to her, and it was the fact that she was also there to genuinely protect her neighbors,
Yeah.
and she like died trying to protect them because it was like I forgot, I don't know what the actual story was, but like a lot of it is them saying like they're literally were just trying to alert their neighbors that ICE was in their neighborhood. And they were just trying to like prevent them from going anywhere, basically.
And they have that right.
And they have-
they have
yeah.
the right
Yeah.
to say like ICE is in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's their right.
Yeah.
I think it's also like infuriating because it's like, where's our rights? Like where's like they're supposed like their presence is sold on the fact that they're protecting you. This is
Yeah.
for your rights. This is the betterment. But like how, in what capacity does this give you more rights?
Yeah.
In what
Mhm.
capacity does this make you safer?
Yeah.
Because to me, it's just like, oh, so they can just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Whoever they don't like, they can just murder. That's it.
yeah.
I wonder if governments or not governments, can state governments create a task force that protects their people from the federal government, like, and stuff like that? Like, is there something that we can do to like protect people? because I just feel like it's so, I don't know. I just like, what can we do? Like, that's like my.
I think it's really tough because they're so backed by the president.
Yeah.
Like,
Would it be illegal for states to?
What's his name? The one that was with Harris Waltz.
Yeah.
He had said that he was gonna bring the National Guard to protect the people. But I remember when he said that, and I was like, well, I remember in LA, the National Guard was against us.
Yeah.
But he said, because I forget what state he's from.
Wouldn't the federal,
but he's the one who was saying that he's like, we're gonna bring the National Guard to protect us against ICE. And I remember when he said that, and I was like, that's interesting, because like usually like law enforcement like isn't very helpful to the people. It's always against like the people. So I guess, I don't know, it's just hard because it's all basically at the end of it's law enforcement, right? Like it doesn't ever seem like they're there to protect the people. Like it always seems that they're there to do the complete opposite every single time. So it's just hard. I think it's just hard. And I think that's why, to me, in a way, like what Renee sort of was standing for was that it was kind of like, well, at this point we kind of have to protect ourselves. And unfortunately, like for her, she died in this. She was murdered. But I think a part of it is just like, I hope people can see of like, at this point we just have ourselves. Like law enforcement isn't going to be there for us besides ourselves. Because I feel like, I think just seeing every single person that was like there in that video, whether it was the wife, whether it was like the physician who was like, let me help. Yeah. Like he literally was like, I can literally help. And then now seeing like the videos of the aftermath where people are generally blocking that street now. Like nobody can cross. They literally put like a whole barrier of it where nobody can get there anymore. So it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's just like, I guess I'm trying to see a little bit of the positive, but it's
there's
for
a
sure,
lot to see.
But there's for sure it's a huge tragedy that like.
Well, she's a martyr.
Yeah,
and
like,
there's a lot of value in that.
I mean, it for sure sucks that like, you know, like Kevin Porter and like all this other stuff, Keith Porter, and like all these things have like happened. And this is kind of getting a lot more news, but it's a good thing to like see of like what is going on with like the communities. And like it's shedding a lot of light, and I hope that people can, I guess, understand fully what's going on and how horrible it is of how people are being treated.
I see it happening, definitely.
Because I for sure see it, because I feel like, especially with this, I've seen it everywhere, and people have talked about it, where like when other stuff would happen, people would mention it like here and there. Yeah. But this time, like, people are generally talking about it.
People gotta get more pissed off though.
Yeah.
Like this is
it should piss you off.
It should piss you off. I think you're a fucking moron if you still support. I mean, you shouldn't have. I feel like people who voted for this, like this, you did this, dude. This is what you asked for. Yeah. I think, you know, it's, I don't know. I think people should be more pissed off, more held accountable.
Yeah. I saw a video today where like this DoorDasher was being followed by an ICE agent, and she like ran into someone else's house, and the lady was on the phone with her mom, like, I don't know what to do. I'd let her in because I'm you know, obviously, you know, and they were just like sitting outside waiting in like for her to come outside. Right. I'm like, that is just, like, you should not be able to do this. Like at this, like, I don't know. I just it feels very just crazy how all of this is able to go down, and like we're just able. You know?
It's just so unnecessary too, because like even the validation of why this is all happening, it's like the whole like immigrants are criminals and they're taking advantage of the system. It's just all bullshit. It's not even true. Yeah.
And then those commercials are so insane on YouTube.
Where it's like, if you are an illegal immigrant, this is your future.
This is your future, and it's like a private jet, and I'm like, get the please.
It feels like fucking dystopian. Yeah, I'm like, crazy.
Like literally, I like pause, and I'm like, and then also like it's just the propaganda is insane. Yeah, it's crazy. And like it's like you're so aware of it now that you probably weren't when you were younger and things like that. Like it's so apparent.
Yeah. That commercial is crazy because it's literally her being like, "This could be you," but if you just turn yourself in, like,
you'll be giving a stay or some shit.
Sick people. I hope they get held accountable. Like once this like hits the fan and really like we're doing something like, you know, they get held accountable.
We got to do that Inglourious Bastard shit. Yeah. Where we like fucking brand them.
Bro, dude, I can't stand that they get to fucking hide their faces.
Right.
Like, why?
Well, I know people have been sharing his name already.
Yeah. No, but just ICE agents in general.
The ICE agent that killed Renee.
Oh, okay. They
Yeah.
haven't shared the one who killed Keith, right?
No.
I don't
No.
think so.
I
I
hate
don't
that
think
they get to hide their faces.
Yeah.
Why? Well, you're not doing anything wrong. Show your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
You
I
should
don't
be.
know.
This is your job. This is what you wanted to do.
have
This is
some
what you
pride
signed up
if-
for.
Yeah, have
It's like
some
the
pride
same
in
with
what you
the
do.
Trump supporters that
Yeah.
all of a sudden they don't want to tell you who they voted for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You voted for him.
Yeah. Stand on
Stand
it.
on
Yeah.
that with your
Yeah.
chest.
Yeah, stand on
I
it, dude.
literally, yeah, it's literally annoying me so bad about how people aren't really standing on their opinions.
Because you know
'Cause-
you're wrong.
Yeah, because I'm like, there's nothing wrong with saying like that you support, I don't know, Palestine, that you support like immigrants. Like, there's nothing wrong. And if you also are opposition of that, then stand on it too. Like, if you are here being a Trump supporter, then say it with your chest. Like,
Why are you afraid to say
why are you
what
so afraid of it? Because you know that it's wrong. Because you know that it's like an evil, like he's an evil man, and that's
Mhm.
why you're like, you don't want to side yourself with him. Like,
It's gonna be an interesting year, man.
Oh.
Like,
These
'cause
4
I-
years, it feels like it's been 8 years. Because I feel like we never
Yeah.
had a real break from him.
yeah.
Even when
For
Biden
sure.
was in office, every week there was something
was
involving this
doing.
man. Like, I'm just so tired
He's
of like
plotting.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Well,
tired of
I
it.
It's
know. I
recurring.
know right
Right.
now. I know right now. He's been. I think Trump is really, really fighting for people to vote for Republicans because
He says he's gonna get impeached, right?
yeah, he said he's gonna get impeached if the Democrats get the House. So
Yeah, hope so.
Dude,
Fingers crossed.
I'm
it
so
work?
shocked at how he's still.
I mean, apparently not, because he
Well,
already got
didn't-
impeached.
yeah, he already got impeached,
The
which
cr-
is weird.
You know what I think is okay. This makes no sense to me. Bill Clinton was impeached. I know it sounds crazy to defend Bill Clinton, but listen, he was impeached for a little head, right? This man is a felon.
Mhm.
This man has done terrible, terrible things. Probably things we don't even know too much about.
Taking pictures with his homie Epstein.
Right, like, and he's still in office. Like, I don't. He was impeached. How is he able to run again? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand how this is all.
I guess no president ever really tried it.
I don't understand the like blind support. He's all over the Epstein files.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's changed? Like, what's gotten better in America?
Yeah.
Like, there's the ICE is running around murdering people.
I generally
Right.
don't know how people still can defend him right
yeah.
now. Like, I don't like. What is there to defend? That
Well,
he's
I'm
doing?
just like, well,
I
did you guys see the moment of silence the Minnesota Timberwolves
Yeah,
had?
and someone was
I
like,
saw that.
And someone
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
Fuck
fuck
ICE."
ICE.
they
and
had
hell
loud.
yeah.
They were loud
Hell
in that big ass
though.
stadium.
But I've seen a
Wow.
lot of people that like talk about how like, oh, are we gonna have to do a fucking moment of silence? Like how they made us do a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk
Mm-hmm.
and all these
or
stadiums.
the half mast.
Yeah,
flags.
you know, like
That was crazy.
Like, why don't you hold a half-mast flag for her?
That's
like,
so
you
crazy.
Know? Like,
They were doing that.
yeah.
That's insane.
Cause
I remember that happened at
guess
Dodger
what pisses
Stadium.
me off is people will be
They did
like,
at
oh,
Dodger
his
Stadium.
opinion, right? Like, oh, nobody should be killed for having their opinion. She was trying to protect her neighbors, right? That's her
Right.
opinion,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
I don't know. I think
No,
it's,
yeah,
it's
they.
infuriating.
I think Trump had announced that everybody should do a half mast flags, and then we all saw the flags at Dodger Stadium. They were at half. Some people thought it was because of I think there was a shooting that day,
Yeah, there was.
but then people were like, no, Trump literally said, and Dodgers followed the orders,
Yeah.
and it was for Charlie Kirk.
No.
Tomato.
Yeah,
Tomato.
that shit was horrible.
Yeah.
I remember I was pissed when I found out. I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why it's like for her, and like they're trying to twist and turn all these things, which is insane.
I saw
How,
the
like,
Fox News broadcast where they're like,
Oh.
she had pronouns in her bio. Did you see
Oh
that?
my
Yeah.
God.
I'm like, bro, who?
God,
There is
dude.
no-
I hope hell is hot.
Yeah.
bro. I
Hot
really
as
do.
hell.
I don't get the fixation, and it sucks so much because it all just comes from religion, and I won't speak on it too much because that's a whole fucking other podcast. But I just like the fixation on like the anti like LGBTQ
Yeah.
that like
Mhm.
people who are conservative have.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I generally don't understand. I'm like, what
That's a good thing. Though.
are they really running around like fucking like taking advantage of kids and like
Well, I think
like ruining the planet? No, you know who is? All these fucking Republican
Yeah.
billionaires who are. They're fucking
It's-
hanging out with
yeah.
Epstein.
I think it's because they heavily believe the whole like this is the devil's word.
No, I
and,
know,
like, all that
It's
stuff.
I don't
dumb.
know.
It's literally
I
dumb.
think it pisses me off because I don't think that motherfucker believes that. I think it's just annoying because it emboldens people to like be violent towards the LGBT.
Yeah,
Because it's like, what did that have to do with the situation?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's so random. It has
Like,
nothing to do with anything.
it had nothing to do with the situation.
Yeah.
Like, it had absolutely nothing to. Why does the pronouns in her bio have anything
Yeah.
to do with that?
Yeah.
You
And
know?
clearly in the video, of like the ICE agent, nothing was like in that
It had
conversation.
nothing
Yeah.
to do with the,
There
with
There
the
was nothing
situation.
that was said.
There is
She
no-
never said like, "This is my wife."
right.
Yeah.
Like
There was
they never said anything about who they were.
Yeah.
All they said was, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, or no, she didn't say I'm sorry. I'm like, I forgive you or whatever
I'm
she
just,
said.
it's
Like,
just, oh god, dude, the fucking like the hypocrisy like pisses me off, cause she was a mother of 3, like she had a wife and kids, and how insufferable it was to hear about like
Charlie
Charlie
Kirk
Kirk had a wife and kids,
Yeah.
and like why don't you have some goddamn respect? And now
his wife on the stage dancing.
yeah,
and sh-
fucking
like, what?
yeah,
She
I
brought on
Doing
Nicki
fucking
Minaj.
Yeah.
Minaj.
propaganda for all those
yeah,
fucking
making out
people.
with JD Vance, like the fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
No,
That's the couch guy.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear that the ICE agent that killed Renee also has a Filipino wife?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Wow.
Did you hear about that?
No,
That makes.
His wife's Filipino.
People were deep diving into
Makes
it
no
because I
sense.
think he also like his town is like known for something that's
Oh,
like
really?
super
Like what?
highly like I don't remember exactly what it was, but that's like but it leads to kind of why he is the way he is, where he's like
Oh, really?
heavily racist and all that stuff.
Yeah, but there's a picture of him with his wife. His wife's like brown Filipina.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
unbelievable. Dude.
It's like what the fuck?
Should've
I need to
won.
get a Filipino on the phone ASAP. I know a lot. I need to
Yeah.
ask them what's that about, because I keep hearing that. Remember people were making that joke in Avatar. It's like
Yeah,
MAGA
but
husband and
I
Filipino
think,
wife.
I don't know. I would say tread lightly, you know.
No, 100%.
Because I think, but I think it's just in general. It's like because JD Vance's wife is Indian,
Yeah.
so
I
I,
mean,
think
Trump's wife is.
yeah,
yeah.
I don't think. I think to me it's just more like
Isn't that funny?
But-
All those guys don't even have white
Yeah.
wives.
I think. It's
But
a
all their
fetish-
followers
I
are
think it's
like-
a fetish. It's a fetishization.
It is definitely.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
You can have an
of
Aryan
brown
race.
women, you know,
Mhm.
of yeah. I don't know. It's horrible. I hate this whole situation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was just no reason for it
yeah.
No.
on
Yeah.
both
But
on
yeah.
both fronts at all.
I guess my final thoughts is just like obviously rest in peace, rest in power. It's tragic. I think that I can try to look at the silver linings, but to me, I feel like I don't want to disrespect Renee, and I think I more so have the appreciation that somebody who is culturally different than people who are being targeted would put themselves like on the line to actually stand up for something.
Mhm.
I think that's more courage than obviously ICE agents, more courage than people who don't even fucking say anything,
Yeah.
you know? Like
Yeah,
one
fuck
of the
ICE.
bravest, I think, examples in that I've seen recently of like really standing and fighting for your community.
Mhm.
So I think that's like my final thing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Rest in peace, bro.
Get pissed off. Fuck ICE. Get
Yeah.
ICE out of here, dude. Fuck ICE. Fuck
Honestly.
ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck all the border patrol.
Did you guys see that video of the fucking guy who he was having a countdown at midnight because he wanted to be the first one to say fuck ICE?
Oh, yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that.
You know what's funny? I saw the exact same video on TikTok, completely different person. So I'm like, I wonder who actually was first.
Maybe
I
they
saw-
were
I
like.
actu- I actually saw 2 videos of that.
Yeah, right?
I
Yeah.
saw one on TikTok and then I saw another one on Instagram, and 2 completely different people.
I was actually watching Instagram Reels for the first time. I'm like, wow.
Dude, Instagram Reels is fucking funny.
They're getting better. I'm like, oh, I can't have too much social media. I need to figure out which one's
Okay.
my lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend described it as he said that TikTok is like smoking weed and going on Instagram Reels is like doing Nas.
What?
Guess who thought of that?
I think I know who it was.
It's Patrick.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Izzy.
No, it's Patrick.
Patrick.
Okay.
Patrick's
Patrick
not
said that.
honest?
No, but he says that's what it feels like.
He
That's
don't
what
know.
it feels like.
Um,
Bruh.
but I guess our final subject, the Golden Globes are today, and
Today?
yeah, they're today.
Oh, today's Sunday.
Yeah, today's Sunday, and big competition is going on for best actor. And there's a lot of discourse on who it should be. They're saying it should be Timothy Chalamet, should it be Leonardo DiCaprio, or should it be Michael B. Jordan?
I think it should
Wait.
be Michael B.
What happened? I thought I saw where he won.
Michael B.
Charlamagne?
Jordan?
Not yeah.
Oh, Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah,
No,
what was
yeah.
that?
So
What was that
so
for?
every year for like the awards for movies, they have
Mhm.
different like ceremonies. So the first one is or one of the first ones is usually the Critics' Choice Awards.
Okay, so that's what he won.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet won. You saw Michael B. Jordan? He was like, he seemed sad.
I would be too. Like they broke records with Sinners. I was
Yeah.
like, They
put
broke
it in
records so
theaters 4 times.
Yeah.
I think it's movie of the year.
yeah,
I can
it
see it
literally
winning
was.
Best
It
Picture.
definitely was. It was definitely movie of the year. It was like I know that movie Marty Supreme came out later in the year.
Yeah,
Came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. So how?
yeah,
like,
it did actually.
Yeah.
It just
I'm not even
makes-
fucking around. It did.
I don't know. I'm just like really
It
frustrated.
came out on Christmas.
And then
should-
also like did like a Variety had to like come out with an article where they're like,
Oh,
like is
yeah.
box office actually? Can we actually trust box office numbers? Like, would you say that with any other?
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know
if
if-
it was
do you guys
switched
know?
around. Like, let's
Mhm.
say Marty Supreme had done that, and Sinners hadn't done that.
yeah.
It would be the opposite, where it's like, well, box office matters. You
No,
know?
he literally played 2 different characters to the point where a lot of people were like, "Damn, dude, he
I
got
saw
a twin."
I saw a really good video on TikTok, where they talk about how Michael B. Jordan did really good acting, and they
Mhm.
break down linguistically how he was able to
Yeah.
do the accent
Mm-hmm.
in a really, like, he really did it well, and they break down like the pronunciations that he does, and they show a bunch of examples of how like it's subtle, but he gets them right every time.
Yeah.
And I thought that was
I saw he did an interview where he says, I think either it's Stacks and Smoke, right?
Smoke and
Yes.
Stack.
I forget which one, but for one of the characters, he would wear shoes that are too tight, size too small. Did you guys hear about this?
Oh, I didn't.
And he said because he always wanted him to feel that twin to feel like he
Tense?
was like tense, and then the
So
other
that
one,
must have been
size
that
too
must have
big?
been
yeah, a
Stack.
size too big, yeah, a
That
size
must have
too
been
big.
Stack then. That he was doing that for.
So he really went on. He really committed to like doing that.
Yeah, and I also saw him talk about how his mom like actually saw him as the actor instead of as her son, and he was like that was like the best compliment that he's gotten.
Yeah,
'Cause,
it's
like,
gonna be an
yeah.
interesting. Because the one that people mainly care about, even the Golden Globes are today, the one that people care about the most is the Oscars.
Mhm.
Because is it also the oldest? I think it's like almost 100 years old.
I think, what is it? This is the 96th, right? Or 97th?
Yeah, 97th. I want to say.
So in 3 years, it's 100.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's always been. I mean, it's pretty big in pop culture. I know people were saying it was going down, but then what really brought it back on people's radar was when Will Smith
Slap the shit out of Chris Rock.
fucking Chris Rock.
I have something to say about that.
All right, go
'Cause
ahead.
I literally was judging my mom around this time period because she was like, I don't know, she was in an uproar about it. She was like, he shouldn't have done that. That was so inappropriate. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't think it was that big of a deal. Like, I really don't think it was that
Mhm.
big of a deal for people to be that angry, like, at all. I genuinely don't believe
It was
that.
random.
It
I'll
was
say
random. It was. He probably wasn't called for, but
that on a big stage.
But at the same time, some people need to get slapped.
It's kind of
Mm.
crazy. It's kind of crazy because I feel like ever since then, Will Smith's looked a little off to me, or he's felt a little off to me, or I
Yeah,
feel like
his-
he like snapped and like.
I think
Yeah.
I think a lot of offers
I
got
mean, yeah.
taken away from.
I
Oh,
think it's
100%.
because he like I think all the backlash that he got from it.
Because I think he was so used to being like.
Like
I'm telling you, I think he snapped, and I think
Mhm.
that's, I don't know.
well, I think there was like multiple things, right? There was
Yeah.
like when the whole like red table talk came out about
Yeah.
him
Ah,
and his
yeah.
wife. And then at the time he was also in like
You guys think he was on
a big
drugs?
movie.
They're all on drugs.
You think he was on drugs in that one? I'm just like, in retrospect, I'm like, that's such a crazy thing to do. Like, cause weren't him and Chris Rock cool?
No,
But they're in the movie together. Him and Jada are cool, no? They're
No.
in Madagascar together, aren't they?
yeah, but I don't think they're cool.
I thought they were cool.
Yeah, I think I think there was like a story behind there where it was like an issue,
Yeah, I think
So-
Jada and Chris Rock had a
a little issue.
a
So
little
it was
issue.
like
Oh,
already
really?
like
They
brewing.
been had
brewing.
beef.
So there's
Yeah.
gonna be Madagascar
Yeah.
4.
Probably not.
yeah, but they've been had beef apparently.
Really?
I
Yeah,
thought they were
they've been
cool.
had beef.
I just think it's
Well,
just.
I think
yeah.
that's why the joke was so like offensive because they were just like, bro, like we don't
I
give
don't
a
even
fuck
like
about
you.
you. I don't
Yeah,
even
Yeah,
like you.
exactly.
So it's
Why
like
are
it's
you,
coming from
like-
somebody you don't like, and then they got the
Oh.
audacity to make a joke about it. Like I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
He
'cause
did
I
snap
think-
though. I
yeah.
agree.
I think
he
he
snapped for sure.
I don't know.
And that's normal, that's human.
I'm personally a little bit on Chris Rock's side, but maybe
crazy
I'm-
work.
I mean, okay. I just think that's kind of a wild thing to do. I just feel like I don't know. That would set you guys off. That would really that would set you
If
guys
there's
off.
history,
I think there was multiple things.
yeah.
I don't think it was just
I don't know.
a joke.
I just, for me, I'm just like, I don't know. I think that's just wild. To me, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's the situation. I think it's more like what Will Smith is. I think
It was
as a-
wild for him to do because you never expect.
But I just
Yeah.
think actors in general, like behaving like that, for some reason just piss me off because I'm like, man, any other person If it was just some random like on the street
Mhm.
who smacked Chris Rock, be in prison for fucking 10 years. You know what I mean? No, you don't think so?
Yeah, I mean,
don't know,
yeah.
maybe I'm tripping.
It was a slap though.
Yeah, I don't.
They
think it's
asked Chris
like,
Rock if he wanted to press charges, and he said no.
I don't think it was.
You
I think
don't
it was.
remember that?
I think it was wild.
I think I do remember, but I'm just like it was. A slap.
I also thought it was weird how
But I mean, I
Will
guess you could
Smith
press
got like
charges.
coddled. How
But
everybody
Denzel went up to him.
everybody went up to him and they were like, "Are you
I
okay,
think
bro?"
that should let you know.
I
How
would have
no
been
one
like,
likes
"Man,
Chris
fuck
Rock.
you guys! I
Yeah.
got slapped."
I think that should
So
let
you're
you
on
know.
Will Smith's side? You guys are on Will Smith's side?
I'm on nobody's side.
I'm on Will's side. I'll be very bold to say it. I don't.
You're on Will Smith's side?
I don't know. I don't know these people personally, so
Yeah.
For
I get
sure.
at the end of the day, so I don't really know all of that. But in my personal opinion, I just feel like I don't know. I just think sometimes people do need to get slapped,
Is
and I
this-
don't know if that's the right place to do it.
Yeah.
But
Is this one of those things that's deeper than
Do you
That's what it
think?
feels like.
Do you think it was a very much like a when people are like fuck around and find out, and
Yeah.
he like fucked around
And found
and he
out.
found out?
So
But I
it was so
No, I'm asking. That's what I'm
I don't
asking.
know.
I'm
'Cause
like,
I'm-
do you think
now
it would
I'm-
be that type of situation?
well, because now I'm wondering, is this deeper than my male brain
Probably.
I think
is
it's
perceiving
deeper.
it
They're
as?
both actors.
Right.
They both play in like the same kind of industry. I'm pretty sure they ran into each
Yeah.
other multiple times. There has to be something like.
there.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think you just get up and just slap the shit out of somebody just cause. Like I think it has
Especially
to be a
knowing when
layer.
your wife has beef with this
Yeah,
man,
Okay.
and then you're
and
saying
it's a woman and a man.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I'll concede.
and then
I'll
you're
concede.
talking about her condition.
Yeah.
like
Right.
something that's probably you don't know if that's something that's actually affecting her at home, where he's like seeing it, affect
like she's
her.
probably crushed.
Yeah,
Like, bro, you're losing your hair.
And did you see her reaction when he had said it? Like she even like was uncomfortable and rolled her eyes and stuff like that. So like he looked, and then that's when Will looked at her and saw her reaction and was like, "Oh, my wife is upset by this."
I remember seeing an interview that she said she was more surprised that Will Smith called her his wife.
Yeah,
No,
I was
they-
gonna,
that
I
was
was gonna
pretty
say,
crazy.
You don't
too.
remember that?
That
I
was pretty
think that
crazy
was
too.
crazy.
I was
That's
gonna-
why I was
yeah.
like,
They have an interesting relationship.
okay,
I was gonna say-
but
Well,
I
That's what I was gonna bring up that
it called?
interview.
The what was the thing that she said
The
in the
entanglement?
Oh, the entanglement.
August?
because
It
remember
wa-
she
it
said
was an entanglement.
Remember she-
much. To,
That's what I'm like, bro.
we
that's
can go
what-
down a
that's-
rabbit hole.
I was like,
Is-
that's why that shit's crazy.
it was deep. It was a deep
But
moment
like
for
one
sure.
thing, I would like to say this because I don't think people stand up for Jada the way they necessarily do. Because like online, it just seems like everyone's like pouring on her, like, "Oh, she's she stepped out on
You think-
Will,
sure.
she
You think
cheated." But like he was,
hating on her.
yeah, like
Okay.
they definitely were. Because like he was in several relationships as well. Like it wasn't just her and her entanglement. Like he had his own. Like they had his.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he dated.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yes.
Is that confirmed?
Yes.
I thought it was. I thought that was.
It
That
got
was fake.
looted. Yeah.
That it was alluded to because of the way that
Well,
they were acting on the.
I could be wrong, but from what I saw, that's what it looked like, and that it was that they actually had a relationship and such.
Okay, well here I'll say this. I think I'll concede. I'll concede because I think as women, I think you guys have a better perspective because I think that is a good point. He is punching down on a woman, and I
Yeah.
like in the joke, and I feel like that's something that my male brain is
yeah.
not considering.
I for sure think like, because I think I had the same thing up until Jada was like, I was kind of surprised, and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl.
Yeah.
Please,
I think
like-
I think
Why are you saying?
No,
this?
sometimes it does.
Like,
It does seem like it's like, oh, girl.
Yeah.
Okay,
because
but-
that was my
because
thing.
I
Because
don't
the way
know.
she spoke about it after, it seemed like she didn't give a fuck. Because she was like,
She kinda
my
threw
hips
him on
were-
the
No, yeah,
bus.
that's why to me it that was the part that kind of made me mad because I was like, why would you say that? Like,
Yeah.
why would you completely invalidate like your husband? Like he literally stood up and defended you, and you're over here now being like, oh, I didn't really give a fuck about it. But I don't know if that was just her trying to be like prideful of
Mhm.
oh, I don't let shit get to me, like.
True.
And like, but in reality, it actually, I mean, you can see it from her face. It literally did.
Yeah.
Like, it literally made her mad. But that's why I'm like, the part of it that annoyed me was the fact that she was kind of like, I was kind of like surprised. And I'm like, bro, you're supposed to be here defending your man. And like, he literally defended you. And now you're backtracking. And that was the thing that, like, for sure was a little like annoying.
If I was Chris Rock, I'd be pissed off if Denzel went to Will Smith first, though. Like, I'd be like, what? Wow.
and he's a highly respected man.
Yes.
And he
You
went
can
to
watch
Will.
it. Yeah.
Have you guys?
Yeah.
I've heard Denzel's a little wild.
I heard that too.
As an actor. I saw, you know who Josh Brolin is?
No.
He's the guy who plays Thanos in the Marvel movies.
I don't watch
You've
that.
never watched No Country for Old Men? No. You never heard of Josh
Did you ever
Brolin?
watch Weapons this year?
No.
Oh my God.
Did you watch Dune? He's in a lot of shit. You've never seen any of these?
No.
Damn.
Is he?
I
What else is
literally
he
watched
in?
the same movie over and over again.
He's
I'm that kind of
in. What else
person.
is he in? Do you
That's
know
why
who he
Sinners
is?
was a good movie to me because
I know You said Thanos?
Yeah, he's Thanos.
He's Thanos.
He's the big purple guy with the gauntlet.
I know who you're talking about.
He
I just
plays
don't,
him.
I
He
don't.
plays him.
Yeah.
He has the same
Okay.
facial features.
He has
He
the
looks
exact
just
same
like
face.
Thanos.
What's his name?
Josh Brolin.
Josh
Okay,
Brolin.
I'll go
He's
look
the
his
son
face
of a
up.
famous guy, something
Uh-huh.
Brolin.
Oh, Nepo baby.
I've seen a video where he talks about how they were doing a scene, and I guess Denzel's more method, and he did he put his hand on Denzel as the character, and that Denzel cut the scene and was like, "Don't you ever put your fucking hands on me again," and that he was like, okay, and then that after that it was really awkward, and that he was like, "Are we good?" And that Denzel was like, "Yeah, dude, we're good. I love you," and that he was like, "That was weird." But he told the story being like, I hate actors. He was like, actors are weird. He was like method. He's talking about method actors.
I heard Kristen Stewart. Do you guys know who Kristen Stewart is?
Yeah.
Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight.
Mm-hmm.
She had a whole super deep think piece that went semi-viral a couple months ago, where she talked about how like method acting is bullshit and that it's just a way for men to kind of like feel
Vulnerable.
yeah, to kind of like rationalize in their head that they're doing something vulnerable, that because they're being directed by other people, that they have no control over their body. And so therefore a lot of men do method acting as a way to supposedly take back their masculinity, but that a lot of women don't get offered that same respect, and that's why a lot of women don't do method acting.
But there's a history of that of people, because I think Dustin Hoffman. Do you know who Dustin Hoffman is? He plays Master Shifu in Kung Fu Panda.
Ooh.
Okay.
He did a movie with Meryl Streep once, I think. You know who Meryl Streep
Yeah.
is? Where he smacks the
Rose
shit out of
Powder.
her.
Oh.
But he did it like for real,
Oh.
I think. And I think that's like, there's like a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I think there's another one where Snoop Dogg gets smacked and they smack him for real.
Have you guys ever seen The Best Man?
Which one's that one?
It's a real black movie. That's probably why. But it's called. It's like where Nia Long, she slaps the shit out of Taye Diggs,
Yeah.
and like after that, he was like literally, it was like their first movie together, I think.
Yeah.
And he was talking to the directors like and stuff like around like, I'm never working with her again or whatever. But it's like a really pivotal scene because he like comes over and he's like upset about something or whatever, and she just slaps the shit out of him. And at first it was supposed to be like a fake slap, but it was loud and like they had to keep on going. So like there's that pause is very genuine in the movie. Where he's just,
that's
where
she's
he's just like,
oh,
no, he's just like, I can't believe this girl shot, like slapped me. Like, it's like
That's
one of those.
funny.
Yeah. So
Because I think
That's
there's a big
crazy.
controversy about how Marlon Brando did that too, where he choked some girl.
he
for
was
real.
wild.
Same thing
yeah,
with
Marlon
Tarantino.
Brando is a fucking
Yeah,
crazy
he was
dude.
Tarantino
wild.
in Inglourious Bastards. You seen Inglourious Bastards?
Maybe.
There's a scene in that movie where a woman gets choked to death,
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
the
they took it for real, right?
The actor refused to do it because he's like, I'm not gonna choke this girl for real.
Yeah.
And Tarantino said, if you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Oh.
So they film his hands choking her for real, and people talk about how that's crazy.
That's insane.
I think that's really wild.
Yeah.
I would say that's probably the wildest thing he's ever
It's just to
done.
say actors are a little weird.
I think so.
But I don't know. I
Someone
think,
else.
but I will concede and respect if you guys say Will Smith is in the right. Is he?
Man,
actually?
we're supposed to be talking about Michael B. Jordan.
See how we got to the slap? But it was interesting. But Michael, I really do hope that he gets him and Ryan get their due, awards, because that's something that's groundbreaking. You really made people go to the movie theaters again. Like a lot of people have not been doing that. You know?
I've mostly been seeing on the internet about how like this always kind of happens.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about how it happened with Adele and Beyonce
Mm-hmm.
when Adele won, and then Adele was like, Beyonce, she deserves this, and then it happened again when Billie Eilish won against Megan Thee Stallion.
Or when Macklemore beat Kendrick Lamar.
Mhm.
Bro, don't even bring that shit up.
That was crazy.
That one's
No?
crazier.
They're just doing
What
stuff.
fucking?
Yeah.
What, did
Literally.
he,
That was
what even
crazier.
was the album that Macklemore?
Who knows? Who
It was
cares?
like-
I don't know.
He's not
Yeah.
even making music anymore.
What was the Kendrick album? Was it Damn or was it?
No,
I
right?
think
It wasn't
to
Damn
Pimp-
when
It was to pimp a
I think
Pimp
it
a
was the-
Butterfly?
Yeah.
Oh
bro.
my
It was
God.
insane.
Yeah. 'Cause
Insane.
I saw that Kendrick Lamar said that Macklemore did something extra that pissed him off. That he like tweeted something or
He was like, real music's finally back.
no, like I forgot what it was. I
Wait,
forgot.
who tweeted what?
No, I think it was that Macklemore sent something to Kendrick Lamar personally, like a text about like, oh, I think you deserved it, and that Kendrick was like, oh, that's cool. But then I think Macklemore tweeted a screenshot of the text, and that made Kendrick Lamar feel some type of way.
So it wasn't genuine.
Yeah, where he was like,
Well,
whatever.
Cloud chaser.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about like when artists do that? When they're like, "Oh, I'm not the one who should have gotten this." Like, I really think like
I don't know. I think it's a tricky situation because I think what Kendrick Lamar said, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that's weird.
Well, that one for sure, because it's like it doesn't seem genuine anymore. Like it was just like, oh, but like
He just wanted the.
Or maybe he needed to. I was playing devil's advocate, but maybe he needed to so people can like understand where he was coming. Not where he was coming from, but just like pretty much saying like, I know, I understand, and here's me showing that I understand, kind of thing.
Because I remember people being like with the whole Timothy Chalamet, because he said it to Michael B. Jordan. They were like, literally, give him the award then.
Yeah.
If you're really like, you deserve this award, give it to him. Like, be like, actually,
Damn,
I
I
don't
wonder who's
deserve
gonna
this.
win today.
Like, I'm gonna give this to
Isn't
him.
it if he wins the Golden Globes, he's probably gonna win the Oscar.
Yeah, whoever wins today, Loki might.
I don't want him to win.
Who?
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
I don't want him to win. I also
The movie just came out. Are we just doing it like the
I always thought that
As
there
long
was
as it
like
came out in
a-
2025.
It's because here's my thing. I have some issue. Like this is a whole different subject with Avatar 3, but like I understand. I like this take where James Cameron said that the Academy should consider like the movies, like where he's like because he talks about it more in like Netflix, where he's like, if you want a Netflix movie to be up for an Oscar, it should get a genuine theatrical release, not like oh, it was like for 2 weeks, it was in this one movie theater. Because he was like, the Academy of Motion Pictures should be doing more to protect motion pictures.
Yeah.
So in that respect, I think what Sinners did for motion pictures, not only did Michael B. Jordan, I think, do really incredible work, and so did Ryan Coogler. I just think the entire story in general is incredible.
Yeah.
But I think what it did for motion pictures is important. So I think when they're suddenly saying that, like, oh, box office doesn't count, I feel like it does count.
It definitely
Because I think
does.
for a long, long time, it was like presented, and even still recently, it's presented as if black stories don't make money.
Yeah.
Or like people, because that was a big controversy when Black Panther, when they didn't have Chadwick Boseman's face on the poster, they covered it. You know, stuff like that. Or like when people would get painted, basically. Dude, remember I sent you that post of fucking, I didn't even know this movie was real, of Keanu Reeves as the Buddha. And he's like,
Oh yeah, he's painted like
he's
brown.
like painted brown, and it's like a little while. Even Willem
That's
Dafoe,
crazy.
there's a movie where he plays a Mexican dude, and they paint him like.
Oh, that's the
brown.
guy with the nasty pose, right?
Yeah, where he's like,
Yeah.
like that.
Was it Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
I think so, and he plays a Mexican dude.
I think
and
I've
he-
seen
and
that
he's
movie.
painted
Yeah,
brown.
I've seen him.
But
But
They do
stuff
paint him
like
brown.
that, where it's like, I think there's just so much that Sinners did that I feel like it's bullshit that suddenly now
Yeah.
they want to take away all of that and be like, well, I don't know.
I think it
So
deserves
isn't
Best
there-
Picture for sure.
Isn't there an award though for box office?
Now they have
Now
it.
they
Started
really
last
have it.
year.
Because didn't they do it for like Barbie or something? Like they gave it to
Yeah.
Barbie. Cause
Yeah, I hate that shit, though.
Because Barbie wasn't winning anything, and they're like,
It's like just a way to kind of avoid actually giving people the real awards.
yeah,
But I also think that the Academy does have a problem with that. Like how we brought it up where they gave Jamie Lee Curtis the best
Oh,
supporting actress, and
yeah.
she's not even the fucking supporting actress. She's like the
Yeah.
fourth lead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
I think it's because they're very into like storylines, I guess.
because also
Like-
here's another thing that pisses me off too is it wasn't until recently that the people, the voters, had it was implemented that the voters had to watch the movies. For like
What?
forever they didn't have to watch the movies.
Yeah.
So it was a popular vote.
There's a lot of times
No,
where
because it's a campaign. It's
Oh.
like the studios campaign and will pay to be like, consider this for the best
yeah.
Oscar.
Mhm.
But for a long time, they didn't even have to watch the movie to vote on it.
That's insane.
And that's something that I think why I bring up James Cameron's thing is like, no, but people did watch this. Like, you should consider, like, you know, what it does for motion picture if you're the Academy of Motion Pictures.
I have a question. So have all you guys seen Sinners?
Yes.
Yes.
Have you all seen Marty Supreme?
I have
Only
not
I've seen
Only,
it.
okay. How did you think about the movie?
I thought it was really good.
How did you think about his acting?
I thought it was the best performances he's done.
Okay. How did you think about it compared? Because you're the only one that
Yeah.
really can compare the two from your
I
experience.
don't. They're not comparable in the sense of Marty Supreme is an indie picture released by A24, and Sinners is a big studio picture.
Mhm.
So, and also a blockbuster.
Mhm.
So very different, and I don't know, they're not really comparable. I think movie wise, I think Sinners over Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Performance wise, I think it's very nuanced for me,
Mhm.
because I think that Michael B. Jordan definitely deserves to be the contender, and I think for Timothée Chalamet, I think it's the best performance of his career, but it's kind of hard to say whether or not he deserves the Oscar,
Mhm.
just because like it is a very intense competition, because it's not just Timothée Chalamet, it's also Leonardo DiCaprio.
He's okay.
Hot take. I wasn't all that impressed with that movie.
It's because he's just so, bro, he makes it look easy. He's just that good.
No, not DiCaprio.
Not DiCaprio?
I'm not DiCaprio in the movie. I mean the movie itself.
Oh,
I wasn't
yeah.
all
What was
that
the movie?
crazy about it. One Battle After Another.
One battle after
I
another.
mean, it's good. It's good, but
Was that the one with Tiana Taylor? in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's
Okay.
good in it. She's good in it.
Oh, really? She's
really good in it, yeah.
She's actually really
I
good
saw
in
a
it.
clip of him grabbing her butt. I'm like, why is he grabbing her?
Oh, yeah.
That was very strange.
But I
Yeah.
think I'm not that crazy about that movie. So for me, it's Sinners by a landslide. I think.
Yeah.
For me.
For Best Picture, yeah.
Because
think Sinners deserves to
I've
win.
also seen videos. You can disagree with me that the Academy and people in general. Because remember, there's people who will make fun of it, where it's like a lot of people think acting is white boys yelling.
For sure.
And so that the Academy and people in general think the best acting is whoever does the most acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's not always true.
It's
That
true.
just because you're doing more acting, like you're being more animated, or doing more, doesn't mean you're the better acting
Yeah.
performance. And I think in a lot of cases, with whether it's like method or like whether it's somebody who's like the white boy of the year,
Mm-hmm.
I think that is overly considered, is that they're doing more acting and not
Yeah.
necessarily
No.
better
I
acting.
understand.
Because I think
It's going to be a close one, dude, because I can see it going either way. I
Yeah.
could see Michael B. Jordan or Timothée Chalamet winning.
I feel like the impact that Sinners had last year was so big that I just feel like it's kind of like what the impact that he had in that whole movie like was so monumental. So I just don't think like they had think pieces afterwards. It was all over social media.
yeah.
I'm barely hearing. I know Marty Supreme just came out, so stuff like that, but I've not heard much about it. Maybe I'm just not on that side of the internet yet, and I might just have to watch it to really know.
Yeah.
But
It's a
I
smaller
just,
movie for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like
It's a smaller movie. It's
they
an indie
literally.
movie.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to repeat myself with how much.
Nah, I get
they,
you. I get you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll see tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, for the audience, they already know before this even
There's
airs.
always an upset, bro.
Yeah.
I will say that it is possible.
Yeah.
I think it is possible. I think some people think that for sure Timothée Chalamet is gonna win because he's the white boy of the year.
Mhm.
But I could see Michael B. Jordan winning. Honestly,
I hope so.
Do you think? Okay, say you guys were in their shoes, where you felt very deeply that someone else deserved the award, and you got up and
And won?
Would you be able to articulate that or say anything or
I
whatever?
think if I was Macklemore,
That's
I would be
an
like,
obvious
I
one,
would be
though.
like, fucking come on, bro. Like, why would you even put me in this
I really want
situation?
someone to be strong enough and like to get up and like, guys, this
Come
is
on.
just
But
No,
ridiculous.
yeah, but that's why to me, like, when I was watching that video where they were like, if you're literally saying that, then give it to them. Because I generally feel like that would be impactful. Like,
Yeah,
you'd-
'cause,
like
like,
you'd be
yeah.
standing up for them and being like, bro, they did a lot. Like how you said, like your point of like motion picture, like they did a lot for them. How can you not award them and pretend like, oh, we're gonna actually give it to this other guy? Like I feel like it would be more impactful on you, especially to be like, no, I'm giving this up for him because I generally think he's the one who deserves it.
I guess I just
But-
this is my opinion. I think if Timothée won,
Timothée.
it would be a bit racially motivated.
Not a
I
bit.
feel like it just came out though. Like I'm just
Yeah.
like that movie just came out. I get it. It came out in 2025, but I feel like, bro, it just came out.
I feel
When
like there
did
should be
it
a
come out?
cutoff.
It came out on Christmas.
On Christmas?
On Christmas,
I
yeah.
feel like there should be a cutoff. To be honest with you, like that's
Yeah.
too late in the year to throw your ring, like your
It's
hand into
because
that.
people said that it premiered in Cannes.
Earlier this year.
Yeah, earlier this
Or
year.
last
So
year.
so people have actually seen it since like the beginning of the year.
Well,
But only
Um,
like if you went. Obviously, all the people who are in the Academy saw it.
yeah. It
So-
reminds me of when Harry won Best Album of the Year over Beyonce for
Oh, yeah.
Act
Mhm.
1 of her thing. Like
Is
that was
when Harry said people like me don't win awards?
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
I think so.
He
Yeah.
did his whole speech and
I
everybody
not
was
gonna,
like,
not gonna lie, Harry's House was a good album. It really was. Like that has one of my favorite songs is Matilda on that album. It really is a good album.
Yeah.
I
Is
will
it the
say
one
that.
that as it was?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, yes.
You know what I think?
But
it
no.
it will be a little racially motivated if Timothy Chalamet wins beyond this obvious of he's white. He plays a Jewish character in the movie Marty Supreme.
Oh.
He's Jewish in the movie. And I think right now it's like the political climate. Well, that's why it's interesting, which is why I really think it could go either way. Because one battle after another is a very political movie, and I know you get up in arms about what that means. But and then Michael B. Jordan, everything. I think just being like black in America is political. You know, especially how we said, especially Variety, right? You keep pointing that out. That is true. Variety right away when the movie came out was like, "Yo, this shit is a dud, a flop. This shit's not gonna make money." And guess what? It fucking was one of the highest grossing movies of the year. And then fucking Marty Supreme, same thing. It's about a Jewish man, and so and then especially right now in the current climate of the United States. So I think all three movies are politically driven, and actors and Hollywood are very much like about politics.
Everything is politics.
Well,
Yeah.
also like how we mentioned, like the Academy has been around for almost 100 years. Like,
Yeah.
and we've talked about like what it was built off of 100
Yeah.
years ago. Like, it was always very white centered.
That's right. Like personal beef with the Oscar museum that they have in Los Angeles. They do this little fucking like want to be the cool guy. And they have like this wall of like the history of movies, and then the beginning starts with like political, like all the movies were actually some of the first ones to talk about like show young like person of color stories and like the civil rights movement. And I'm like, yeah, did you guys also know that they were also heavily favored of Birth of a Nation, a movie where the fucking main characters are Ku Klux Klan members and paints them as the good guys and have actors in blackface?
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you? I hate that they want to be so fucking like put on a pedestal of like, you see, like movies like Oscars, like we've always been
woke.
we've always been woke, but there's so much history of fucking them being the opposing side,
yeah,
and then they make up their own museum. And sure, it's like a little microcosm of how the winners write the history books, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but this is just to say, I love movies. I love movies.
Yeah.
It's deep. I think movies reflect what's happening in society.
I-
So I
yeah.
think whoever wins will be a deep reflection of whatever is going on
That's
in the
true.
United States right now.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, my vote, I hope is Sinners wins by landslide.
Same.
Yeah,
I hope Sinners
I hope
wins.
they win. Yeah.
yeah,
I hope
I
they
hope
win.
Sinners wins.
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
You
Because
man.
know, you know who the real winners are? Our,
then we get to go to the
Patreons?
movies.
our patrons.
Yeah,
Oh.
patrons.
That
No,
too.
our patrons are the real winners.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, are we the real winners because they support us on Patreon?
Mm.
It's like everybody wins when you support us on Patreon.
Yeah. You get extra content of
Exactly.
us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, but I mean, I guess to wrap things up because we've been going for a minute.
Yeah, we have been going.
Probably the longest podcast of the year.
Oh wow, really?
This is our only second.
This is
one.
our second one.
This is our third one.
Yeah.
It's our
But
third one.
yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Before we wrap things up, and I send everybody off. Shout out to Yoel, Eli Quintero, Steven Carbon, Dana Laura.
Hey.
Really appreciate you guys for your support on Patreon.
Bow bow.
Thank
bow.
you.
Everybody wants to join. We got new prices and new
Mhm.
content coming up soon.
Yeah.
So go ahead and check that out. Any last thoughts before we close it off? Wrap it up.
No.
No.
I
Be
mean,
safe out
I
there.
thought this was a really
Yeah.
good
Be
episode.
safe, y'all.
Yeah.
Really hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
See ya.